which is like a free trade world where everyone's speaking Spanish to each other.
Okay.
Oh, do they put like icons on the floor so people know where to meet? They're like, oh, I'll meet you outside the shield.
Do they do that?
Oh no, it's a guy called Hoftund, Weapons and Armor. Hello. Do you want me to show you the prices of weapons and armor? Oh, I think it's just like where an NPC stands. Oh, grey flash. Amazing. There you go, chat. Hang on, let me do the, let me show you this. Assuming old school RuneScape with TomBowser.
Gotta put it in my card detail.
Got him.
Oh, I can pay with PayPal, that's alright.
Oh, I did some grinding off stream.
Okay.
I am
What were you grinding?
level 20 in agility, and slightly better in some other random crap.
Nice.
Mostly the agility thing. I didn't realize agility was members only, because I was going to do it yesterday, and then it was like, no. It was a big moi, honestly. Can't believe my dad's buying me my RuneScape bonds. He's so cool. God, that announcement has a lot of like 2 words smashed together.
Can't remember my PayPal password.
Do you want me to do it this time? Hello, Chris. Your coffee's tasted that cream. How long did you let it sit for? It won't be creamy. It's water and bean juice. You can add... Did you add milk and sugar? There's your mistake. You have to add some cereal now too. Murder. She's sticking her tongue out. She's dabbing. She's doing... She's... Alright. Hello, Unicorn Wads, myself. I guess. Yoma. Lich. Tom. Oh! Yo, Viverin. Hello. 3 years is a long time.
3 years is quite a long time.
Oh, you have him now. The purple chicken, Mr. Viverin. Cowabunga. Hey, Donut as well. Are you alright there, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, I'm just entering my bank details.
Should I do it this time?
I don't mind.
Hmm.
My treat.
It is your treat, but it's also been your treat for the last, like, 2 or 3. Hey, y'all. Your chicken will show up in a second, Spy Crabs. Hello, Nutdojo. Maybe I should have a donation goal every 15 days for £4.99.
It's £3.99.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. That's perfect content. Actually, wait, how much is it? Oh god. Oh, bloody Streamlabs website changed their login button to a download button. Why? Right, hang on. Where do I go to actually buy, like, membership? Is it like Jagex?
If you go to account management.
Oh, membership. Is it that?
Yeah.
3
I
months
mean, if you buy membership, it's cheaper than bonds.
It's $6.33 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a month. It's not $6.33 for 3 months.
No. You can get a bond which is £3.99 for 14 days.
Which one do you think I should get?
I mean, it depends how much you play RuneScape outside of streams.
Not really. Old school bonds from £4. It's been pricey for Twitch Prime. Link your free Amazon Prime to your Twitch and sub to your favorite streamer. Oof. You just finished watching the Shoot the Bullet run on S2DQ. It was pretty epic. Ooh. I should get around to watching that. I haven't seen any of the new S2DQ stuff. Alright, I'm gonna set up a Streamlabs donation goal. What's it called? Donation goal. Are you... Hello? What's the 3 months? 90... Oh, you're cutting out, Mr. Thomas.
Oh no.
There you are.
I think we're in the same place.
I'm
But there's a lot of people here.
I'm outside behind... Hang on, I'm in the northwest.
Okay.
Oh, there you are, hello. Should I buy this thing then and put up a donation goal?
Well, I've bought you one this time.
Oh, Thomas Bowser. The strongest boy. Alright, I'll put up a donation goal for £19 for 3 months RuneScape membership. How about that? Or should I do 1 month for 7? I'll do 1 month, because you never know, right? I might decide I hate the game. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
That's alright.
Alright. Let me make... What is this, then? $6.99. Membership. OSRS RuneScape membership. $6.99. Starting amount is 0. Ending is... Oh, it's in American dates. Alright. The date must be in format month, month, day, day. Ugh. Here we go.
Disgusting.
I'll put this in here. And then you do what? Browser source? Look at that. I did it, chat. We can set the width to like 100 and the height to like 50, so it's like tiny. Or not? 50 and the width to like 200. How was MVM? I had a really good time. How about you? Did you watch any of it? Look at that. I'll just hide it down there in the portion of the screen that people forget exists. Alright, sick. And then... Alright, cool. Alright, hang on. Oh, potatoes! Thanks for the 169. Thank you. Here we go. I am now sending out bondage requests. How are you all doing, my chat friends? You can playable replace. Freedom Planet Run. We've already watched through quite a few. Alright, should I need to log out, do I?
Yeah, should we go to a members world?
Yeah, we can do that. Isn't there a switcher on the right? Oh, shit. There is a world switcher on the right, but it also breaks stuff. So I need to log out first anyway, though, don't I? Okay, chat. I know there's nothing on the screen, but give me a second.
It saddens me that we're not allowed to go to world 420.
Is it just not filled in with anything?
We don't have a high level. Should
Oh.
we go to world 350 instead?
Hang on. World switcher, world 350. Yes. How does the world switcher work? TomBowser. Hang on.
You just click on world 350.
Okay, I'm trying to use the one built into RuneScape, but it doesn't work. World switcher 350. Alright, hang on, I'll bring this back now. It's convenient because I avoided showing my email address, even though I've shown it on pretty much every single stream. There you go. That's what the grayed out screen was really for. Wow, it's broken again. I think it's because it's like an overlay, isn't it? RuneLite. Hey, Meeple. You missed it because you're doing tabletop. No worries. No, I think MVM was pretty good. You've been busy with work, so you've not been active in Twitch chats for a while. Have you been alright, Mr. Veverin? Has everything been going good? Who's this? Beef Oxo. Oh, thank you, Viverin.
Wool hee hee wool hee hee wool hee na wool hee hee wool hee hee.
I need to be 21 to go through here. I'm 20.
Oh no.
Agility. Oh my god. Thank you for the 3
I can remedy that. I'll get you a potion.
What do you want to do, by the way?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really thought about it that much. Do you want to do some skilling or some quests?
Let's do... Chat, do any of you care about what we're watching? Do you have any preferences? Just let the spy saves get backed up on Steam, yeah. They do. Man, what's it called? A potion of agility? Agility potion. Okay. You're going to get yourself some coffee to be back in 20 minutes. Have to go fight fires to get your coffee. What? Is California on fire right now? Good luck. Scary though. Alright, what do you reckon might be fun? Do you know, are there different checks or is agility always useful to get like one more level in? Oh yeah, scrolling down, it's like always useful to get one more level in.
I mean, your run energy recovers quicker the higher level agility you have.
Yeah, I meant about the shortcuts though.
Yeah, I think there's always a
new one. Alright.
They can always use a potion to get up a few levels.
I was like, there's no like threshold I need to hit or anything. It's raining ash. What? Poor Diabolata. Ha 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 ha. Why don't we do some ranged? Because my ranged is... Oh, it's 20 now, actually. It's better than I thought it was. I guess we actually had to build it up, didn't we?
Yeah.
We can do that. Oh, yeah, I went a... I don't know if... I didn't actually check the bloody Grand Exchange, but I tried to get a... I'll do that now while we're here, because I don't know when I'm going to come back. I tried to buy a runic axe or something. I don't know, like the better axe than what I was already using. Is it a hatchet?
Well, it's called an axe, but
it's a hatchet. Yeah, it's for cutting down small trees, isn't it?
Yep.
I want to see if that actually went through.
So is your wood cutting 41 or above?
Yeah. Oh my god, there's so much shit on the screen. Oh yeah, bought. So I got that. I think. Yeah, and I sold the adamant axe as well. So that's cool. Is there anything you think I should try and buy while I'm here? Oh, you need an attack level of 40 to be able to actually equip it.
Yeah, you can't wield it, but you can still chop trees with it.
Okay.
It's just it has to be in your inventory rather than on your person.
I get you. There's nothing I should try and buy while I'm here. Like, if I want to level up range, do you think I might need some better gear?
So is your range level 20?
Yeah, I don't remember if I had a willow bow or anything.
I mean, you could get some studded leather.
Yeah? Do you remember what sort of gear I had? Because I do not. Oh, I got this gold necklace as well from a random event. I look pretty chill.
Pretty pimpin'.
Pretty pimping indeed. I'm going to check the booth. Oh, wait, hang on, it's this lady. So what? Offer to buy items. Studded leather?
Yeah. I mean, I've got some studded chaps.
So should I buy just a body? Is that it?
Yeah, they're really cheap.
Oh, you're right. So should I raise the price 5%? Just so it always goes through a bit faster. What else do you think I need if I'm ranger? Studded chaps, studded body...
Coif.
A coif? Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to put that in. Coif. Oh, the hat. What sort of coif do I want?
Probably just a regular one. That's the only one you can wield at the moment.
Okay. That instantly went through. Oh, I also got some money back. I guess someone was like super quick selling.
Desperate to sell their coif.
I guess so. I made like 7 gold back there. Alright, what else? Coif I can just wear, can't I? So it's coif, thingy. What shoes? Just leather shoes and leather gloves and a wooden shield.
Yeah, I don't think you can wield any better boots.
Or cape or anything. Oh, should I try and buy the bow? Sorry.
Yeah. I'll see if I've got one in my bank.
Oh yeah, there's a bank right here, isn't there? That makes a lot of sense.
Might be able to make you one.
Ooh, crafted.
Oh, I don't have any bowstrings.
Oh, I think I was using a leather cowl before, but I don't know what that was for. Oh, that's for magic. Never mind. That's something else. So I want my leather vembraces, do I?
Yeah.
1 leather vembraces. 1 leather gloves.
You don't need gloves and van braces. They are both worn in the same slot.
Oh. Okay. Arrow. What do I want? Iron? Just like a bunch of iron arrows, I guess. That's all I've got. What else? I don't have any studded stuff, do I? Oh, I have studded chaps as well, actually. Apparently. What bow? I have a willow short bow. I have 3, apparently. So I guess I'll just take one of those out.
Yep.
Equip this stuff. What else do I need? I need to get this thing from the Grand Exchange and a pair of shoes. Oh, what did I just click on? Boots. I'm guessing I just want leather boots, right?
Yeah, level boots.
Maybe like some food or something?
With your ranging, you shouldn't need food. You can safe spot the enemies.
Oh, I have these steel darts. Are those not better?
Oh yeah, they're probably better.
I'll yoink those out actually then. I also want a... Don't I want like a cape of some kind?
Yep, gotta look fashionable.
I'm gonna go for the Team 9 cape. So you go like this, this. So I wield the steel darts instead of the bow. Do the arrows, I guess, don't really weigh anything, do they?
They affect the damage you deal.
No, but like I could leave them equipped if I want to.
Yep.
Alright, well I'm just gonna deposit everything anyway. Just get all this stuff out of the way. Oh, don't I have like a power amulet or something I normally wear? Yeah, amulet of glory. And wait, is hard leather not better than leather? Oh, it's less range. I see. Okay. And I still don't have a shirt. Should I increase the price for this studded leather body? Because I kind of need it now, don't I?
Yeah. How much are they worth?
Not much. I don't have much money, honestly. I spent all of it on that thing. Ooh,
Should we try and
CJ.
do some money making?
Yeah, that could be fun. What sort of thing would you think we'd be doing? Thanks for the raid, CJ. Hey. How is your video game? New DLC? Etc. Okay, I'm gonna take this back. Oh, it's not yet. It's like 300 gold or something. I want studded. Hey, Ray. Studded body. And then I'll just raise it like 10%. See if that goes through. It'd be cool if you could see how, like, you know how on the Steam market you can see how many people are selling what?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could see, like, if anyone is actually selling a studded body or not. Hey, he beat the last boss after you left. It was good, you finished the DLC. Oh, cool. We've just started our Runescape stream. Mr. TomBowser is guiding me today. Apparently no one in the Grand Exchange wants to sell a studded, like,
Maybe
ranger
just buy a
thing.
regular hard leather body.
I think I have leather body anyway. I guess I'll just use that for now. Just leather body straight up. It's weird that that gives you an attack bonus, isn't it? God,
With your range.
I look incredible. I love this. Alright, well, whatever. It's horrible. Alright, let's go. What should we do? If we want to go make money, what's the best route to take with that? What would be a fun thing, at least? Like
what's
maybe
your Slayer level?
it is 23. So
Isn't really anything you can kill just yet that's
money
worth
farmable.
too much money.
Yeah. They've got all these people with their skill capes. I should get that fire making 99 skill cape. It looks very cool.
Yeah, it's probably one of the easiest ones to get.
He just lights like fires. I mean, I'm level 39 in lighting fires.
Yeah, and you can buy logs very cheaply.
Oh, I guess you couldn't. You could just set
And
fire
it
to
gives
these.
you a ton of experience.
Yeah. How's the WoHo coming along? You haven't caught the recent streams? Well, you're about up to date then, because I haven't done any recent streams. The last one we did, we were doing music making. And I typed up various appropriate copy pastas into FamiTracker to try and make a beautiful MIDI soundtrack. And then I got bored. Let me stop doing that. Yeah,
We could go kill Chaos Druids.
sure.
They drop decent herbs.
Let's go do that. I am at your left.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of lost it a little bit, so we're gonna wait until I feel the need to do it again.
Oh, you can't go this way, can you? You don't have the required agility.
Oh yeah, I've still got that agility potion there.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Here we go. They should get my ranged up as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're quite weak.
Oh, you've got a little backpack on.
Yeah, it retrieves my arrows when I shoot them.
Oh, is that what you were talking about with me before?
Hmm.
Like, I'm assuming you don't get all your arrows back, right? Like, some of them get stuck in.
Yeah, some of them get lost, but it saves you having to run and pick up the pile of arrows that get left.
That's fair. Does it replace your body plate? The
It
chest plates.
takes up my cape slot,
Oh, that's way better then.
so I can't wear a cape, unfortunately, while
Oh.
I wear this.
Unfashionable. You made a program the other day. It automatically moves game shortcuts from your desktop to your shortcuts folder. Oh, nice. Do you use a shortcuts folder? I know there's... Wow. I know there's like
got
a
stuck.
shortcuts folder on Windows. Yeah, I got stuck around a wall. Where are we? Is this...
We're between Falador and Barbarian Village.
Okay. Oh, I got a black bead from punch or kicking a thing to death. An imp.
How many beads do you have now?
2? Do you need 4 of any colour, or do they have to be all the different ones?
Oh, you just need one of each.
Okay. It's these bloody dwarves again. They took my cat. I like his music though.
Yeah, it is a bopper.
Move them instead of deleting them. Wow. You can watch the Indy 500. Bye, Spycrabs. Tell me who wins. I don't watch the car racing, but I'd be interested in knowing if it's your team, or man, or sponsorship spot. Your desktop is the shortcut folder. This recent Windows install is the only time that I've actually bothered using the desktop. I usually just hide the icons. Honestly, I should just go back to that, because I kind of like just having a black screen. Usually I just have everything on the taskbar, and lately I haven't, so it's actually been a bit of a pain. Like, if I wanted to open RuneLite, I had to, like, move OBS out of the way to find the icon. It's kind of funny. Oh, finished buying one-time studded body. Would I have to go all the way back to pick it out, though?
You can take it from the bank here.
Oh, really?
Yep. You just right-click and select collect.
Sick. Oh, so let me... Actually, hang on. I want to equip that. And then dump this other one. Where are you? I've gone the wrong way.
Running off.
My cursor is a fish. It does make it slightly harder to work this sort of thing out. Unless...
There's a way to change that.
What?
Change it back to an arrow.
No. I will keep it as a fish always. It looks like I might be able to climb over this piece of wall. Wow. Agility. You use everything to clean your program isn't on the taskbar. Isn't everything bad? No, wait. I'm thinking of CCleaner. I use everything all the time. Yeah, everything's amazing. But CCleaner, I remember like destroying my computer running CCleaner because it like It deleted a bunch of what it thought was duplicate files, but it wasn't. They were like necessary files that like Photoshop needed, which wasn't very good. Fast food restaurants are racing. I see. Spy crabs do be going fast though, like vroom vroom, but also Neum. Are you down here?
Yep. You probably need to run past the skeletons.
They're only level 22. I could get him. I could beat him in a fight. It's a bit scary that I didn't bring any food though.
You'll be alright.
What are these? Just ghosts, huh?
Yep.
Eek, a ghost. Oh my god, what are those things? Experiment number 2.
I think they're involved in the quest.
There's like level 100. Oh, it's these boys. They're like scary level 100 boys. There's no sound effect for killing these people. Oh, here we go. So am I just killing these men?
Yep.
This is very strange. And this will help me level up my ranged, huh?
Yep.
Just repeatedly stabbing this man with steel darts. Should I have bought like a ranged potion or something? I think that would have made it easier. No?
Slightly easier. But I don't think ranged potions are particularly cheap.
Oh.
Maybe
I guess they're always useful, aren't they? Like if you're level 97, you could use level 99 powers.
a 3-dose one costs 367 GP, so not too
It's not that expensive, yeah. Sea Cleaner
It
reminds you
doesn't
of...
increase your... Sorry?
No, you go, sorry.
It doesn't increase your range by much, it's only about 3 or 4 levels.
I see.
Don't forget to pick up the darts on the floor.
That's the real pain, isn't it? How do I get that backpack you're using?
You need to complete a quest called
Is it-
Animal Magnetism.
Is it tough?
No, it's quite easy.
How far away would that be to do? Pick everything up.
I think you need 30 range.
Okay, so do you want to have that as a distant goal? We get to range 30 at some point, then we go and do that maybe.
18 Slayer, 19 Crafting,
Oh,
30 Ranged, and 35 Wood Cutting, as well as completing the Restless Ghost, Earnest the Chicken, and Priest in Peril.
I might have done some of those. My crafting is only 19, which I think is just experience we got from like doing quests. Hang on, is this a... This isn't an altar, is it? No. So
No,
we
you
can't put
pray
the...
there.
Can't put the bones on them.
No. So how was your indie stream earlier today?
I had a good time. We played Slay the Spire at the start, which it was quite fun. I was like 30 something on the daily. Played a little bit of Isaac. That was pretty good. Did a very good Judas run. Oh my god, Grimy Raynar Weed, 13.2k.
You must have got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Hoover those up.
Yeah, they dropped stuff. Yeah, these weeds they have are worth 6 grand.
Yeah, they're the most valuable herb that's commonly available.
Amazing. There was one time when CCleaner update got compromised with malware. Amazing. Nice like 2009 YouTube, yeah. Hey RNG, how's your coffee? What are you drinking today? Hey Rathalos as well. What is this strange plant? Do you see this?
Oh, it's a random event. When it's ready, if you pick it, you get a fruit that restores your run energy.
Fully?
Just 30%.
It's still quite good. Oh, my range is now 21. It's quite a cheerful sound effect considering I'm just slamming this like monk in the face with a bunch of steel darts. Like-
And he's just standing there and taking it.
It's quite funny for you to be doing this farming, isn't it? When like the bolts that you're throwing are probably worth like more than the herbs you're picking up.
Rune arrows are surprisingly cheap.
On the floor over here, it says mithril bolts 600 GB.
Or they were dropped by a
Oh, really?
by a druid, so you can have them if you want.
Yeah, I'll yoink those then. I'll take all his valuable bones as well. He doesn't need those anymore.
No.
You decided to get something sweet, so you got a Mexican mocha. Ooh. Chris and I went out to London the other day, didn't we? Hello. Remember the mocha we had the other day? Or the mocha you had? It was really nice. It was like... I had a regular old coffee, which was quite good. But yeah, Chris had a mocha. It was like full of like chocolate and all sorts. It was so good.
Have you had a white chocolate mocha?
I haven't had a white chocolate mocha, honestly.
They're pretty good.
I don't like the experiment in the other room. He's creaky.
If you don't look at him, he won't be able to hurt you.
He's just quite scary. He's just a rat with a hand on him.
Tossing his eyeball up in the air.
Spooky shit. I'm doing okay, Rathalos. Babe, are you alright? Mexican mochas are not super commonplace. Yeah, I don't know what that is, honestly. Do you add, something do you add, like, cinnamon to your coffee or something? Is cinnamon big in Mexico? You're feeling kind of lonely. Why not sit and chat with us for a bit? Play some Monster Hunter on the other screen or something.
Post a wall hee hee in chat.
You could do that. You could post a wall hee hee or two. Do you really think this is the most efficient way I can kill them right now? Do you think it's just like, out of the equipment I've got, it probably is?
Yeah, I think darts are fast. And when your range is quite low, the more chances you have to hit something,
Yeah.
the more damage you'll deal overall.
It's better to shoot like 20
100
times.
arrows
Oh yeah.
or 100 darts.
The 100 darts are probably more likely to hit. So even if the arrows might occasionally do like 1 or 2 more, if it misses another 2 times, it's not really worth it, is it?
Mm.
Feeling lonely? Then why not join General 2 high bitrate? You can listen to TomBowser and his guitar. His tune. A traditional style Mexican mocha got that cinnamon, nutmeg, and a bit of cyan. What do you mean by cyan? Like the color? Like full green, full blue. Oh, cayenne pepper. Oh no, I've never had that, or even heard of it, honestly. Normal mocha stuff like coffee and chocolate. That's pretty good. When you make a mocha, do you use hot chocolate powder, like Cadbury's, or do you use like actual chocolate and melt it, like cooking chocolate? Because I feel like I've never managed to make a particularly good mocha. And most restaurants or most cafes have made them that taste the same as mine, so I just thought that's how they're done. That's why I was so surprised by this one Chris had the other day. I was like, this is what it probably should taste like. It's like hot chocolate with coffee. It's good. It's good stuff. I don't think any of these men have managed to hit me yet.
Well, magic armor, ranged armor resists magic quite well.
Oh, does it? Am I accidentally being like super efficient?
You leveled up again.
I did, yeah. I was just trying. My glasses. I got these new glasses, Vivian and everyone. The lady who measured them to like resize them for me, they like did the heat gun and moved them, made the one on this side like bend inwards really uncomfortably. So I've got this like big red mark behind my left ear, and my glasses are kind of uncomfortable in my head. So either I'm just gonna get used to it and hope they bend, or have to go back in and ask them to fix it, which is probably gonna be a bit of a pain because they normally have a bit of a line outside.
Play through the pain.
I think it should be free. It's just I go through the pain. It's just like uncomfortable. I could put something like if it wasn't straight plastic, it wouldn't be so bad. But then it would look kind of weird, wouldn't it? If I had like foam on the side of my glasses. Most cafes use chocolate syrup because it's easy to make in bulk. I guess so, but like a lot of them, I thought just use Cadbury's as well. Or like instant, I guess, which is probably why it tastes the same. Best way to make mocha is to add the instructed amount of both hot chocolate powder and instant to the same cup. I've actually done that. It's not very good. Back in the many years in the distance when I used to have instant coffee. Back in the before times, before the AeroPress. Those dark times. Here we go. So I guess we'll do this until either I'm level 30 or we get like a trillion leaves. They're pretty valuable. Just some questionable stuff going on right now that no one's at fault, but you still feel at fault despite being said that it isn't. It's quite a normal feeling, isn't it, though? What to do? Oh, you've left these mithril bolts. Oh, yeah, hoover those up.
Just for you.
Thank you. Not a fan of chocolate syrup mochas. You recommend a French dark roast with hot chocolate powder so you can get a rich, creamy flavour. What do you mean by hot chocolate powder, though? Because there's like so many different types. You know? A proper Brazilian dark roast is your favourite, but French dark roast is easiest to get. Is it? In the UK, the coffee is usually Brazil. I think this is Guatemalan. Did he just drop the exact same stuff as the guy underneath him? Amazing.
It all belongs to you now.
It's mine now. Alternatively, mix coffee, coffee, and coffee for a traditional Swedish coffee. You should add in some umlauts. Not umlauts. What are those little things on top of letters called that they have on an umlaut? The little what are they called?
Dots.
The little dots that they have. Ugh. I added the letter J everywhere. Sometimes when you get it from a coffee shop, they don't mix it well, so the bottom of your cup is a pool of chocolate syrup. That's a shame. You can't even drink hot coffee, you just have ice, because then you can taste it without sacrificing your mouth to the heat gods. You can just wait for it to cool down a bit. You know, in general, humans have an easier time tasting stuff that's heated up. Obviously to an extent. Versus cold stuff, which is why if you're having alcohol, you can mix it with ice to make the alcohol less apparent. But on bunch. It is interesting. That's why apparently food is meant to be had warm, even if it's a bit gross, just because then you taste it better, which I don't know. Have you ever had that with like apple juice? You ever had like freshly pressed warm apple juice? And it's like, something's a little bit wrong about it, but something's very, very tasty about it. And it's because it's warm.
But I do sometimes prefer beers when they're at room temperature.
I flip-flop so much on that. Like, if I'm in a pub, sometimes it's warm, and I'm like, this is like nice, you know? But then when I have it at home, I always put it in the fridge. But sometimes, you know, I'll go to the supermarket and I'll get back and I'll just open one anyway, and it'll be warm. And I'm like, you know, this is cool. Why are you having warm apple juice? You ever had freshly squeezed apple juice? They don't have time to put it in the fridge because the whole, you know, I got his head. Cool, because of the whole freshly squeezed thing, you know? Isn't warm apple juice just apple cider with a bit of cinnamon and nutmeg? Apple cider in England is alcohol. There's a few more steps to it than just heating it, or just leaving juice to go a bit warm. What do I do with his head? I have to use it on a thing. Altar.
You use them on the altar in Arceus.
Before Arceus was added, where would you use them?
Well, they weren't added until Corrend was added, so...
Oh, right.
Or you just had to bury bones to get prayer XP.
Does that make Prayer 99 one of the most annoying ones?
Prayer's a lot easier now than it used to be.
Do you get quite a bit of experience for the heads?
Yeah, you get quite a lot.
I guess you can buy them.
And you can buy 100 giant's heads and sacrifice them at the altar and get a load of prayer XP.
Oh.
And considering how powerful prayer can be, quite an easy way to level it up.
I guess so. Yeah, I kind of forgot that prayer was even a thing.
Well, it's very useful.
You can like prayer tap or whatever, can't you?
Well,
Whatever it's called, where you flick
most
it.
enemies only attack with one type of attack anyway, so
You just prayer to
being able
counter
to,
it.
yeah, completely negate it makes it a lot easier.
I guess so.
That's why Ranarr weeds are so expensive, is because they used to make prayer potions.
So everyone wants them.
Yeah, they're in high demand.
That's nice though. I like that a common item like that gets used by so many people that it's still valuable despite being common. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, if you find a Ranarr seed, they're very valuable as well. Because people grow their own Ranarr weed and
Sell it
then
off.
either
Yeah.
sell it or...
Am I playing RuneScape? I am. Hey Cotton. I'm playing with Tom. One ice cube is fine. Freshly squeezed apple juice is really strong in flavour, much more than store-bought. Yeah, have you had like the difference between apple juice from concentrate and apple juice not from concentrate? It's like that, but again, to like fresh stuff. Have you never like squeezed an orange or something? You know how like extremely juicy those are?
Have you been to somewhere like Spain,
No.
where they make fresh orange juice?
What's it like
Like-
there?
Oh, it's really good. They literally have oranges that they have a juicer and they prepare it right in front of you.
Oh, that's quite cool. You would chug the shit out of apple juice if it didn't make you poop. Is apple juice a diuretic? So I am like
Diuretic
snorting,
is
isn't it?
pee.
Oh.
It's
A laxative, yeah. Right, hang on, I'm gonna turn my light on. Boop. I killed him. I got a grimy Cadaline. It's also kind of valuable. I'm glad no one else is here to like hoover up the items.
Take your pick.
Isn't it a weird thought that we are like, these leaves that we're probably going to sell in the Grand Exchange are going to be used by some random guy to make a potion to farm some like endgame boss. We're like the worker ants. Strange thought.
Flying the man.
The man upstairs. I'm also getting
Why
a small
you-
amount of runes, I guess. I'm range 24 now. Carrot juice. I've never had carrot juice. Is it any good? Hi, Kofos. Surely carrot juice isn't that good. Is it? Because like mashed carrots is pretty good, so maybe it's sort of like that. Are mithril bolts used in a crossbow? Or are bolts just used in every arrow? Or in every bow?
They're using crossbows.
I see.
Crossbows are good because they're one-handed, so you can equip a shield.
Yeah.
As well. Which is good if you're fighting things like dragons and you need the anti-dragon shield.
Yeah. I like that they don't seem to care about us like attacking their friends. They just spawn in and they're like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, they don't mind. I mean, they are crazy evil druids, so...
This game's
They're
pretty
probably
weird
not-
with how many humans you kill, isn't it? I feel like it's
Yes,
not,
so, yeah.
that's not something a lot of video games did, I thought. Like, I thought normally they make you kill, like, humanoids, like zombies and vampires and stuff, but not literally just people.
Yeah,
Decent.
RuneScape doesn't judge.
Yeah. Apples contain pectin, which is a water-soluble roger that may promote... Oh, fiber, that may promote bowel movements. But everything has fruit pectin, doesn't it? I thought that stuff is absolutely everywhere. That's how you make like jam. You use fruit pectin, don't you? As like a solid solidifier. Wow, people. That doesn't sound like a healthy evening. Why don't you just go grab some beer and buttered carbohydrates instead? That's the way to go, I think. Did they drop one of every rune or just like a small pool?
They probably don't drop every rune. They drop the elemental ones and some of the more common
Extras.
What they're called. Catalytic.
Can I kill the ghosts?
Yeah.
Or are they immune?
They don't drop anything.
Are they not immune to attacks?
No, they're just like any other monster.
They're just there to like take up space.
Yeah.
Kind of weird that you can kill a ghost with a steel dart, isn't it? You know what would be cool is every time you killed them, they would randomly turn into a ghost. Because they're like, you know, like sort of magic enemies, right? Isn't that like a video game trope?
Or if you buried their bones, they might come back as a ghost.
Or
and
something like
attack you.
that. Yeah. I feel like that's a thing. This ghost has a lot of health.
I think it used to be there was a random event called a shade.
Oh yeah.
If you bury too many bones or buried a lot of bones in succession, a random event called a shade would appear and attack you.
Did they get rid of it?
Yeah, they got rid of all the damaging random events. I think the shade still exists in the game, but
people...
they're just a regular monster now.
Do people not want to carry around armor with them all the time?
No, and the point of random events was to counter bots. The
Yeah,
bots just found a way to get around it, so...
That ghost had a lot of health, so I'm thinking it might be a good way to train range experience, because it didn't hit me either. I could just sit there and hit over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Hey, OJ.
prefer experience over earning the sweet dosh.
No, you're not earning the dosh, don't worry. Pear cider. Pear cider's good. You don't have what's the Swedish? Is it Swedish beer? What's the one that I...
Copperberg?
No, not Copperberg.
Recorderlick?
Yeah, Recorderlick. Do you have Recorderlick in the States? The stuff's very good. I don't drink a lot of cider, but when Chris has it, I have like a few sips. I'm like, this is good. Good stuff. Had some katsu. What if katsu actually contains cats? Oh, nature runes. So wait, what are the worst leaves? Guam leaves aren't really valuable, are they?
No, but if you want to train your herb lore, that'd be quite useful in early levels.
Yeah, I'm just trying to clean stuff. Is Marantel any good?
That's the second lowest level of herb.
No, I'm just going through the inventory now to have a look.
I mean, I have an item called a herb sack.
Oh, so you can just stay here forever, can you?
Yeah, I can store 30 of each dirty herb in one inventory slot.
Oh. Was that from a quest as well?
No, this was a reward from Slayer,
Oh.
using my Slayer points.
Pretty valuable one.
Yeah, because I like collecting herbs, so...
Yeah, but I usually ignore them because of how much space they take up.
Mm,
That dart
If
did
you want.
4.
I can hold on to your herbs for you.
If I start running out of space for the good ones, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I can just... is it only the dirty ones? Actually, you know what? I can't clean them anyway. Only the bad ones. Wagamama Megaman. Yo, what's that emote? Kirby Knight. That's fantastic. That's a lovely emote. Yeah, you just be leaving these mithril bolts behind her.
I don't.
Are you sure these aren't yours? Like, these enemies surely aren't dropping them.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
I'm using rune arrows.
How strange. Hey, new Paris. You're having ice cream. What are you eating? Take us through it. I had that thing for the first time the other week. The like Italian dessert where it's a bowl of like really nice vanilla ice cream. Like it was actually a couple, I guess. and with like in like a little glass like cup, and they give you like a little espresso in like a little pouring pot, and you like pour the espresso over the ice cream, and it feels so wrong, but ever so good. It's fantastic.
It feels so right.
You're like, I should not be pouring this like scalding hot water and coffee onto this stuff, but then you do it, and you're like, wow, it's delicious. They also give you like a little biscotti, but I didn't really know what I was meant to do with it. I'll be honest though, I did Google if this is correct, because I was pretty sure that's what you were meant to do, but I didn't want to be silly. I didn't want them to be like, oh no, that was an espresso for you. Why did you pour that on your ice cream, you dipshit?
Both.
Yeah, you've ruined it. I've gotten 3 heads, but only one of those actually, I got 2 of those leaves at the same time, didn't I? Only one enemy's dropped it. Can they drop multiple heads? Do you think there'll be like a multi-headed Hydra monk? He'll spawn.
I think they can only drop 1 head at a time. Unfortunately.
Oh my.
I know it makes this game literally unplayable.
Does the rendering in this cave break when you look out of the wall to like the side here? Like in the direction I am from you? It's like, does the rendering over here like break? Because it shows, for me, it shows like the wall behind. It's like not got the Z order quite right. I don't know if you can see that, if that's a rune light issue. Just doesn't look quite right.
Oh yeah, I see it on your screen.
It's very weird.
Seems fine to me.
You used to do that at work. You didn't have the time to finish your coffee before the shift starts. So you put a scoop of vanilla ice cream in. Yeah, that sounds so good. I assume awful because you're not eating this ice cream you have. Wait, New Paris, what did you get? Hit points have gone out. Hit points... Oh, I've reached a level total of 450.
Nice.
Really?
No, it's just being polite.
Oh, no, like I'm looking at it and I'm like, these add up to 450? Okay. Oh, it shows my total XP going up. That's kind of cute. You're gonna go get some ice cream. Should you get strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate? Chocolate. Coffee float before? No, I've never had that. I don't think it's called a coffee float though, is it? It's got like a cool Italian name. I don't remember what it's called there. Just that I couldn't really pronounce it, so I sort of said it apologetically. A root beer float. I've never heard of a root beer float. I've never even had root beer. Is it made out of like some root? Just like some random root that's like a bit bitter.
I've never had root beer either.
Is it any good? I feel like all those fake things that are called beer aren't actually that good.
Ginger beer.
Well, I bought ginger beer and went through it with my rum because I wanted to try making dark and stormies. But like, I don't think it was that good. I thought I kind of liked ginger, but it was very strong.
Not in a drink.
Not in a drink. I tried it by itself and I didn't think it was that good. It's made from sarsaparilla. You know what? I probably don't like it then, because Chris got one of those, what's that weird drink called that's made out of, like, slightly fermented stuff and is pretty popular in hipstery circles? I forget what it's called. But she got one of those, and it was made with, like, sarsaparilla. And we were like, haha, yes, Fallout New Vegas. But also it tasted sort of dirty, in, like, a weird way. Like, earthy. But I've been, like, this poor, like, piece of tape has been, like, fiddled with so much today. You got a beekeeper. Can't believe you're ignoring that poor beekeeper. He's trying his absolute best. Sorry, you're not the person I need. There's something really scary in these games about right-clicking on an enemy in the distance that you've never seen and seeing like a red level and it's like being at like the 3 digits. There's something so spooky about it.
Yeah, they're red to me as well.
Are they? Oh yeah, you're 97, aren't you? But yeah, I also like that they put the steel bolts on top of everything, so you don't actually have to like right-click through the thing to get your steel bolts back.
Hmm.
I like gherkins. I don't eat them very much, but I think they're pretty good. When making a Stark and Stormy Bundaberg ginger beer works because it tends to be slightly sweeter to complement the flavor of dark spiced rum. I don't think we have that here. I've never heard of that. Oh, hang on, what's it called? I'm gonna give that a Google. Search Google for this. I've never seen this. Maybe like it does exist. Oh, hang on. There's a thingy. What happened to it? Yeah, I couldn't pronounce it. Lantadime. It's an Australian ginger beer. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I might have just ignored it. I don't usually buy mixers, honestly. Like, most of the time when I'm mixing something, it's because I'm mixing it with, like, juice. The only exception is when I'm buying tonic, I'll get, like, Fever Tree, because I don't think Schweppes is very good.
Is there much difference in tonics?
Massive difference, yeah. As their advertising says, tonic is, like, 75% of the thing you're drinking. So if it doesn't taste very good, then, you know. Like, you wouldn't fill up the rest of your G&T with pee, would you? And expect it to be any good?
I never thought to fill my G&T with pee.
Well, you haven't lived the London life. But yeah. Hello, Lily. Salut. Bonjour. But, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I like Fever Tree a lot. Like, I've tried quite a few mixers. But between the fact that, like, I think it's better, every single time I get it in a restaurant, they use it anyway, so I'm like... This is... They probably know what they're doing, right? If everyone's buying this exact same brand, and I still think it's a little bit better. So I'll just stick with it.
Is it commonly available?
Yeah, it's bloody everywhere. Fever Tree... They, you can buy it as, like, a big thing that you put in the fridge, or in individually, measured,
Little
like,
cans.
tins, yeah. They also do little bottles, which I think a lot of the restaurants buy because they look posher. Like when you give them a little glass bottle. It's still the same amount of tonic, but it looks a bit nicer, I guess, than a tin. Please don't mix alcohols when drinking, it'll make your stomach upset. Really? Oh, I got another Raynor. Shit. Bonjour. Les chats, c'est magnifique. Big brain time. Chat are cats. Yeah, didn't you know? That's why everyone says nya. Constantly. They never stop. Excuse me, young man.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. I've gone up through levels pretty quickly, yeah. Like, it still takes a while, but...
These guys don't have great defense, so...
Yeah, chew through 'em. Is it based off, damage dealt, isn't it, experience?
Yeah.
Is it possible to get really unlucky so you never actually level up?
I guess it's technically possible, but... I mean, if you only fight high-level enemies, you'll be unlikely to do any damage to them.
I guess so. Takes Danish, yeah.
That'll be the saddest game of RuneScape ever, I think, if you're just too rubbish at combat so you never level up.
That would be extremely sad. You haven't drunk enough of your very tasty Mexican mocha for maximum speed. Tiramisu's very good. I wouldn't say it's the best cake. I'd say the best cake is the one my grandma makes. It's like sort of like a super condensed fudgy chocolate cake, but like healthy. She like uses like grated carrots and what's the beetroot? I was gonna say, what's the vegetable that makes your pea turn like purple? She uses that instead of like too much sugar. It just makes it so good. Such a good cake. Oh, I also got her scone recipe and a cac and gris, so I want to try making those at some point. I didn't know how you spelled Cacangry, so I just asked her for like Welsh cake recipe. Apparently it's C-A-C-N-G-R-I-E or something. You ever had Cacangry?
I've never heard of that, so...
You ever heard of Welsh cakes? They're like these tiny little sort of scone-like things, I guess, but you don't really put anything on them. They're made with like sultanas and flour and butter and the usual sort of thing. They're very tasty. Welsh cake, yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Welsh cake before.
They're bloody good though. They're small. They're like, I don't know, size of you're like, I'm trying to think of something as like to reference. I don't know. They're not very big. They're like the size of a scone, but very flat in terms of like diameter. Smaller than a crumpet.
Available outside of Wales.
I'm pretty sure they sell them in like the supermarket, like you know the pre-baked section where you can buy like pancakes and stuff. Although I don't really understand. If you have the time to buy pancakes, why don't you make the pancakes? They take about the same amount of time, but I guess if you're out at work and you want them, you have to.
It's less messy.
Just get a dishwasher, lol, forehead. Oh, I'm out of space. What's bad? Oh, actually, I'm full of like good ones. Hang on, I think I actually just am out of space. Oh, Violet Water isn't very good.
Should we go back to the bank and deposit our loot?
Wait, hang on. I want to get to the next level of ranged. I'm so close. I'm 100 experience away. Hello, Lily. I get you. Alright. There's a grimy irit leaf on the floor. Damn. What should I dump? Or do you want to pick this up, maybe?
I mean, I can hold on to your herbs for you if you
Oh, here you go.
keep track of which ones you have.
Oh.
Then I can give them back to you.
Okay. McDonald's pancake breakfast is something you get during car trips. The early morning after a night of driving kind of breakfast. Oh. Wait, shouldn't it just tell me, like, how many I'm offering on the next screen? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Maybe take
It's
a
about-
print screen.
It's about 28 grand worth of stuff. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Harrowlander. 1, 2, 3 Raynar weed. How about that? Or whatever. It doesn't matter. Or you could sell them and give me 28. 8.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll hold on to them and pay you for them if you like.
Or you can just keep them. You bought me a membership thing. Although I need the money for like in-game stuff. I don't remember why. We wanted
Well, we wanted you to earn money.
Well, this is going into the bank of father. Thank you for buying me RuneScape membership. Here are your weeds.
My weed addiction.
Moi. Maybe you do know the London lifestyle. I wish our neighbours would stop though. It smells so bad. It like goes through the floorboards.
Oh, really?
Yeah. God, that Byakuya emote is so good. Oh, there's another grimy irit leaf over here. You found out there's a type of cheese that uses mites to make it taste good. Cheese mites? Really? That's pretty hardcore. As in it's like in the same way that they like ferment stuff or what? Might be too late to get it now. Why didn't you make yourself a nice hot chocolate, Rathalos? Or like a nice, I don't know, like...
Cup of tea?
Hey, a nice cup of tea. Make yourself a nice fresh batch of pancakes with Lyle's golden syrup on them. And a bit of lemon. And then you roll them up. That's what you do. Wow. God, these glasses are actually killing me. I didn't realize that it was the glasses that was hurting my head. I just thought I was getting like a headache or something. But they really do pinch. Maybe I should stuff a bit of like toilet paper behind my ear or something. It's like padding. Ooh! Tom! Thank you for the gift subs.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Thomas. How have you been lately, by the way? We haven't spoken in a couple of days.
Yeah, I've been fine. I mean, work's been fairly busy.
Have they been giving you more hours? I forget if you do like the same number a week or if it varies.
Yeah, I mean, I do about 39 hours a week.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, when I first started at Curry's, I was only working part-time.
But you were able to
Even
step
though
it
I
up?
kind of wanted to work more hours, they would never give them to me.
Oh.
But since lockdown and resumption, I've been working pretty much every day.
Are you
well,
legally part-time still?
No, I'm full-time now.
Did they give you a different contract?
I think I was never meant to be part-time in the first place, but I
They
don't
just
know.
didn't have any hours for you.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pain. You would recommend the headphone? Oh, sorry, you go.
But yeah, I mean, I go out for work drinks with colleagues every Saturday, which is nice.
Oh, that is nice.
And I've got my birthday coming up next week, so
Ooh.
going out for drinks with work colleagues.
Do you want to
the night
play
before.
around that day?
Sorry?
Do you want to play RuneScape around that day? We can have...
Yeah, I mean, I've taken my birthday off, so Friday evening.
Ooh. Do you want to do something like that? Do you want to play something together?
hmm
Do you want to play RuneScape or something else? Because we can do anything.
The only issue is that I'll be on my laptop. I'm planning to go over to my mum's.
Ooh.
But RuneScape plays on my laptop. Maybe see if Deep Rock Galactic plays on it.
Okay, because if it's your birthday, we're happy to do whatever you want. If you want to
Yeah.
play like, you didn't play MVM with us last time, did you? You're
No.
gone. We want to do something like that. We're also around.
I don't think Team Fortress plays very well on my laptop. That's the only thing.
MVM though. I guess so. You'd recommend the headphones you got. They don't crush your glasses into your face. These glasses are actually smaller. Like they're thinner than my last pair of glasses. It's just that when the lady tried to match them to my head, she like, I don't know if it even shows well on camera, if you can see that. Okay, I'm holding these flat. Do you see how this one here appears to curve inwards? That's not because I'm angling it. Like this is flat. They actually do just bend that much. So I've got like this, apparently I've got this like red mark on the side of my head. It's kind of warm. It's not very nice. We might go into like the glasses shop and try and get them to like heat them up and bend them back. It's not very nice. Honestly. I didn't realise they were that bad either. It's only like today I've noticed. So I was wondering if I just left them, do you think they'd bend out of the place? Or do you think I'm
Stick
going
them in the
to...
microwave.
That's a terrible idea. I also asked them like, oh, if it's bad, can I adjust them myself? And they're like, no, you have to come back. You'll snap them if you try and do it yourself.
I
Something...
assume you can go back in for free.
I bloody hope so. People are like, oh, Specsavers will be so much cheaper than that expensive place you went in Oxford. They weren't that much cheaper, and they also don't even... They don't do a blue light filter on their glasses. So I'm having to see the world in bloody normal colour now. I have to look at it how everyone else sees it, apparently.
Horrible, isn't it?
It is horrible. I liked seeing the world with a slight orange tint. It made me slightly tired all the time. It was a real mood. This is an English chat, Lily. Although Zali is French, you could probably speak French to him. Parlez la anglais. What's the... I haven't done French in a while. Oh, thank you, Vivian.
I'm going to be heading out.
Hard
Best
to
of
tell
luck on
too.
your stream, Rue Love. Was nice stopping by for a little bit.
Thank you for watching today, Mr. Vivian. Have a good day. I don't know if you've got work or whatever, but have a good one. Enjoy your Mexican mocha. I'll see you soon. By the way, I'm only one level away from. I'm on 29, so at 30, I guess we can heck off.
Yep.
If that sounds good to you.
Hadrian is online.
He is. I saw that pop on my screen as well. What secrets is he thinking of? How they make the good cheese. Let me look at this, Rathalos. I'm about to be like really disappointed. Cheese might. Oh, you know, I saw this in chat earlier. There might.
I'm just going to turn on my light.
It's a good idea. The action of the living mites and the cheese contributes to the flavor. Oh, that is a horrible sound. That's horrible. My god.
I'm back.
I don't know if you knew, but that made the loudest sound on planet Earth.
I know, I dropped my headset.
I heard you like knock over a tree. Oh god. Why Rathalos? ASMR. Instead of Chaos Droid, why don't they just call it a Cheese Droid? Never think about that. I have gained bolts out of this. They don't drop the steel darts, do they?
They don't drop steel darts, but they do drop mithril bolts.
But I came in here with like 400 and I'm leaving with 951. This one dropped a bronze longsword. How strange.
It's yours to keep now.
I don't need it, do I? It's worth 24.
No.
Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Subs for all. Subway. I haven't had a Subway in a while. I was thinking about it the other day. I had like a sort of craving for it. But it was a bit late to go and get Subway. I haven't had it since like uni, but that was always like the booze food. When you're like very, very, very drunk. You like get off the bus like a couple stops early and you go to the Subway. You get yourself one of those nice like, what is it, like honey and oat or something bread I think they did.
Oh yeah.
You get that, and you get all the vegetables. You get yourself as much cheese as they'll let you have. And then you get the heck out of there. Because they always try to sell you other stuff. Although I think...
Do you want double cheese, double meat?
I don't want any meat on mine. Get out of here. The vegetarian ones are actually really cheap. It was like 2 or 3 quid or something for a sandwich. Hey Kedron. Do you want to join? We're on voice. Well, and I'm dying. Nah, I'm alright. You are working. Ah, are you working from home? I see. They're saying sub in French. Bonjour, mon frère. La subscription. It's great. Yes, I'm playing Runescape on your phone sometimes. Tom and Kedron, how do you pay for Runescape? Do you just have like a year's sub?
I have a monthly membership.
Yeah? Do you ever not renew it? You're like, oh, I just can't be asked to play it this month.
I just let it renew automatically.
Like me and my Crunchyroll, where every year I get like a $60 receipt. And I'm like, huh? Oh, I should remember to cancel that next year. Now it's 2020 and it's been 6 years. What happened, Crunchyroll? They also don't even have a lot of the shows that I want to watch on it. Like they don't have they have Index 3, but not like 1 and 2, so we can't go and watch it with Chris on there.
That's a Moi moment.
Are you asking for a subscription, but in French? If you have Twitch Prime, you can get a subscription for free. I'm assuming they have those in France. Pain au chocolat. Oh, j'adore le pain au chocolat. J'ai mangé one for my petit déjeuner. That's right.
Pain au chocolat est très bon.
Très bien. Très bon. Thank you, primary school French, for aiding me in my job. I mean, merci beaucoup. My low health is giving you anxiety. Just don't die, lol, forehead. We're leaving after I get to level 30 anyway. What's up, y'all? Hey. You only get to 95 in magic, so you can follow Woolen and cast healing spells on him. Do you only get healing spells at 95? Guess it would make fat sense if they hide them away. But yeah, Kedron, sorry, did you say if you wanted to join or not? We saw that you logged in. You do monthly. Oh no, so you're at work, aren't you? So your bosses might hear you through their Zoom call. Anything on the floor here? I like that they tell you the values of the stuff, so you don't have to like memorize it or anything. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's a
Wait, what?
feature of Rune Light, which is very handy.
It's holding down Alt that... Oh, I'm level 30 now. It's holding down Alt that lets you get rid of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hide all like the Guam leaves and stuff, right? There we go. Now I can just see the steel dart on the runes. Right, I'll kill this guy, pick up my darts, and then heck off. Yeah, somehow I've gained darts since coming in here. I am now over 1,000. That's quite strange.
That is strange.
Oh, actually, you know what it is? I'm being stupid. I had like 4,000 equipped, and these are just ones that have joined my inventory. Because I've like picked up my inn. Oh, hang on, I should probably pick up these Guam leaves and just like clean them, right?
Yep. And then maybe make them into attack potions.
I've just been like ignoring them.
It's quite easy to buy a lot of them off to GE if you want to train your herb lore.
I might do that at some point. I might just do that at my own time though. Alright, I'm good now, Mr. Thomas. I'm level 30 and ranged and have killed many men for almost no reason.
So have you done Ernest a Chicken quest?
I don't think so. I feel like I'd remember that. Ernest.
It's a free quest.
How do you spell that? Oh, free quests. No, I haven't done that. I can start this by speaking to Veronica, north of Draenor Village.
Oh, you got stuck.
Yeah, I was reading the thing. Is Ellie?
Does your oh, I don't have a...
Yeah, Zali is our resident French person. Hello? Myself is very confused about the trees here. Oh, I think it's because I accidentally clicked on the tree. There's just like swamp toads on the floor. Should I have gone around like picking up all these like things worth like 1,000 off the floor? Because I was ignoring them. I guess I should have been, right? Wait, what did you do?
I shot an imp and it teleported away.
Are we going in here?
Yeah. I just wanted to kill an imp.
I guess I'll just increment. I'm only 50 away from the next level. I could do this 50 times.
I think there are more efficient ways of training agility.
Really?
And getting 1 XP point.
Have you not seen that South Park episode when they play World of Warcraft and they sit in the forest fighting level 1 boars over and over again?
I have seen that episode, yeah.
I used to have it on my iPod. I really liked it. Imagine having a South Park episode on your iPod. Alright then, so I hope you memorized all the things that I gave you.
So you want your herbs back.
Is it easier if you give me the equivalent price? And then you just sell all of them?
Yeah, I'll pay you for them.
They were 28,000. Well, they were 29,000, but 28,000 is close enough. And then I guess you can just sell them. I can't believe my chat has become French. Turbo Boner, why are you asking my stop this. Don't ask people that sort of thing. Inappropriate. Bong. I don't like this. Oh my god. Thank you, Mr. Bowser. Don't even have to go to the Grand Exchange. Making bank now. I wonder how much stuff in here that I could sell that's just like I'm not using. Like adamant full helm.
Set you a homework task to organize your bank.
Maybe. Alright, so we need to go to north of Draenor Village, outside Draenor Manor. So is that to the right of here? It's to the...
Let me just see what you need for the quest.
Or do I need like equipment for it? Do you have enough fire runes, Wallen? Do I need fire runes for this?
You need to be able to defend from a level 22 skeleton.
I could just do that with these darts, it's fine.
So you might need some food if you're low health.
I could eat like eat some random stuff, I guess. God, I really wish they just had an automatic sorting thing. It's kind of annoying that they don't. Sit here and just eat shrimps over and over again.
And your sourdough bread.
Go to cabin together. I'm just gonna overeat, it's fine. You're not TomBowser. You're someone new. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry, I guess I'll go. Do we need to go east? Should I go north and then exit and then go east, I guess, actually?
To get to Draenor, you go south.
Or, like, follow this road and go south, yeah?
Yeah.
Across this bridge, you reckon?
No, that leads into the castle. We need to go east a bit more.
Woolen a noob. Say French and then a bunch of words. Amazing. Chat, stop being horny. Oh, there's a quest in there apparently. In that house in there. So you just want to go straight east now, do we?
Yep.
Cool. So I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. The different areas have such different volumes. I kind of wish they fixed that. It goes this way.
Literally unplayable.
Oh, in general, do I have enough fire runes in general? No, I have like none. I think I like threw all of them last time I was training magic. You know, here speak German. Some people can speak German.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
Ich heiße TomBowser.
My Name ist also works. Oh, it's Veronica here. Here we go. Can you please help me? I'm in a terrible spot of trouble. Ah, sounds like a quest. I'll help. Yes, I suppose it is a quest. My fiancé Ernest and I came upon this house. Seeing as we're a bit lost, we went in and asked for directions. That was an hour ago. It looks spooky. Can you go in and see if you found him? Thank you. I'll be very grateful. Alright, so we have to go in there and try and find Ernest, do we? Haven't we been in here to do a quest?
Yeah, we killed the vampire in here.
Oh, this wasn't the... Okay. I was thinking of the one where there was the murder mystery. It was not this house. Python. Oh, I'm gonna go up. I haven't gone up the stairs before. Exploring. There's a spooky ghost. Very spooky ghost.
Zoinks.
Zoinks! Wait, zoinks? What the... Zoinks? How do you do the voice?
Zoinks, Scoob.
Zoinks! Oh my god, Scooby-Doo. What the absolute heck? It's a ghost. Oh my god. Like zoinks. Wow. Jinkies. This looks like a mystery. Yikes, brother. Jeez. That's a dead man. Alright. He's in here somewhere. Maybe he's... Oh, there's a Ben and Jerry's fish food over there.
Maybe you should pick it up for later.
In case I get hungry. Maybe. Like... Maybe. Chat is international. Everyone is being international. Yo, some dialogue. Is that a reference to Woho Project by twitch.tv/The Woolen Sleevelet? He's my favorite variety streamer. You see nothing. You see nothing. There are a lot of ghosts in this haunted house. Yeah, we did the murder mystery quest. It was pretty cool. I'm going to open these wardrobes. You never know what's going to be in them, right? They even make a spooky sound when you open them.
Don't all wardrobes?
No? Not
That one
IKEA
doesn't
wardrobes.
make spooky noise?
My wardrobe doesn't have walls. It's just like a pole. I can't believe you got tanned from Scotland, Zali. Does that mean you're home now, actually? It's your plane journey over. On guard, Shovel Knight. Explain yourself. Are you referencing popular indie game, Shovel Knight? Search bookcase. Oh, there's no one in here taking a shower, so my job here is done. Why can you buy this fish food? Surely it's only used here. Oh, it's a staircase here. Is it used for other stuff?
I think it's only used in this quest.
Professor Oddenstein. Be careful, Zinzer. So there's a lot of dangerous equipment. I'm looking for a man called Ernest. Ah, Ernest. Top-notch bloke. He's helping me with my experiments. Do you know where he is then? He's that chicken over there. What? Well, he isn't normally a chicken. At least he wasn't until he helped me test out my polymorph machine. Amazing. It was meant to be called a transmutation machine, but after testing, polymorph seems more appropriate. I'm glad Veronica didn't actually get engaged to a chicken. Who's Veronica? His fiancée. She probably doesn't want to marry a chicken. Oh, I don't know. She could have 3 eggs for breakfast. I think you'd better change him back. Oh, it's not so easy. My machine is broken and the house's gremlins have run off with some vital bits. I'll look for them. That would help. They'll be somewhere in this manor house or its grounds. The gremlins never get further than the entrance gate. I'm missing a pressure gauge and a rubber tube. Oil can. Okay. It's just a chicken, huh? A strange chicken. Oh, there's a tinderbox here.
Fish food does have another use. It's used to feed pet fish.
It's probably only found in here, is it? Or can you maybe
You can
buy
make your own.
I'll make it, yeah. Okay, so I just need to pick up the stuff that he was requesting. This is pretty cool. I don't remember how you came across my channel like 2 days, but you did. What do you remember what I was playing? Was it like an Osu stream or something, maybe? The ghosts you said don't drop anything, right? So there's nothing else we can do up here. We're just looking to kill some like generic enemies. There's like a rubber tube as well. Was this something he needed? Oh, the door is locked. Oh, there's a skeleton on the other side of the door. Oh, I get it, I get it. So maybe there's like a key in some of these, like, somewhere around here, or like, in a barrel, or in the rat, maybe. No, it was just a rat. This time it was just a rat, not one of those key rats. Spooky noises. Is there really nothing in any of these wardrobes? Because it feels very strange that they added the ability to open them but didn't put anything in them.
I don't think you get much from wardrobes.
Kind of a shame, isn't it?
Missed potential.
Extremely. What am I looking for here? Quest list. This is... Ernest the Chicken. I need 1 rubber tube, 1 oil can, and 1 pressure gauge. So I just need... Oh, I didn't actually get the rubber tube. I need a key and pressure gauge and some other thing. Do I need the poison, maybe?
You might do.
I'll get it anyway. You never know, right? Maybe TomBowser doesn't pay me his rent this month.
You don't know where I live, though.
Ah, that's what you think. That's true, first of all. But you never know, right? Examine skeleton. I don't think he's going to make it. Classic UK humour, am I right? Those Brits. When will they learn? Apparently that was the right way to do that. Hey Chris.
Treasure spotted.
Are you looking for water, are you? Here you go. God, these glasses are not comfortable, Christopher.
Could get them adjusted.
We should, yeah.
Is it just ear thing?
It's just the bit behind my ear, yeah.
I think it's literally just because I didn't.
Yeah, the headset probably doesn't
Like,
help, does
when
it?
you showed me your, like,
Is it
there
actually
was, like,
red?
There was like a red mark. It was as if you got like sunburn just there. It's like.
It's pretty uncomfortable, I'll be honest. Do you think I need a spade for like digging up stuff?
You might do.
I'll just pick them up anyway. Ow. Ah, here we go. I'll just wear my glasses weirdly. I'll grab this bucket as well. Maybe I need to use some of this equipment somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna head outside now. See what's down here. I didn't need to bring an axe, did I? Surely I don't need to knock down trees.
No, I think you're okay without an axe.
That'd be pretty weird. Oh, there's a gallows, is there? It's pretty grim, isn't it? Ah, look, I can use my shovel. Here. No, like, go here, look. Christopher has left now, chat. You were too slow. She's sad because during the Osu stream, she was going to talk to you. I can't believe I'm about to do this. Use Drainor's skull. Oh my god. Can I destroy it? Oh, should I not destroy it?
Can't remember what the Draenor skull is used for.
Oh. It says, are you sure you want to destroy this item? Forgot what I was going to say. I guess I
You can
won't.
always get another one by digging.
Oh, really? I'm going to
think
destroy
so.
the shit out of it then.
Oh, it's used in a different quest.
Oh. How many skulls are in there? That's quite a few. Make broth with it, wow. You just did the quest you needed for. I guess I could hide it in like my bank or something. Is there nothing out here? Did I like do a big loop for no reason?
There is a fountain out here that could be of use.
Where? Did I go past it? Oh, the one at the front. I see. Oh, I found a small key. I guess that's to the skeleton room, isn't it? Oh, there's a tool leprechaun. Who's doing their farming here?
You can grow belladonna here.
Oh, they're different things that you need to grow in particular areas.
Yep.
I see. There seems to be a pressure gauge in there. And a lot of piranhas. Ah, fish food. Now they seem hungrier than ever. Shit. Oh, should I need to poison the fish food, maybe?
Maybe.
You didn't pick up one, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, is there a door here? Do I have to go all the way around?
There's a door at the front.
Oh, it's the same colour as everything else. God, this is horrible. You can't see, can you, chat? Like here. I'm gonna like stuff like a cloth behind my ear or something. This is a horrible feeling. Here we go. Oh, that's way better. Ah, yes. I can't hear out my left ear and I feel silly, but at least hurts a bit less. Now my right side of my head hurts, so honestly I don't really think that helped too much. Hang on, where's this poison? There we go.
Need to quaff some beer. And the
Sounds
alcohol will ease the pain.
I could do that. Oh wait, I didn't need poison, I needed bloody fish food. Oh, I can do the, actually I can do the door thing while I'm here. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Honestly, I thought when you were talking about fighting a skeleton, I thought that was going to be the man. Isn't it a bit strange to say you can't hear out of your left ear? I can't hear into my left ear. Okay, I'm going to go get a Guinness while I'm fighting this man. Maybe it'll help me deal with the pain.
So, chat, what are you drinking tonight? Pain. Sounds tasty.
Hey, boys, I'm cracking open a cold one, etc. Pain easing. Alcohol is not Christian. Alcohol's incredibly Christian. There's a story about how he turns a bunch of water into wine. What are you on? Mess wine. Your inner ear keeps twitching. It does that when you're anxious. I think I get something like that too sometimes. Oh, it's over through here. My god, they really do make everything a bit of a pain to get through in here, don't they? I even stored away the nice thing I had before that helped. The like running plant that I got from a random event.
The strange fruit.
Yeah, I should have just kept it. But I mostly just forgot about it, honestly. I'm assuming there's no point in drinking this agility potion, right?
No, that won't help.
It won't give me like a bit of a buff. You're drinking water with... Oh, sorry.
I mean, it might restore your run energy slightly faster, but I don't think it's worth it.
Do you have to go out the back door?
Yep.
Wait, where is that? Oh, is it through the side here? On the right. Man, that's a pain, isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, draining mana can be a bit of a pain.
Whoa. Why won't my character run anywhere? It's rather strange. Cordial is good. Cordial's pretty good, yeah. Also, you dilute like Ribena and stuff, don't you? You're not gonna drink that or like squash straight up, are you?
No, it tastes quite nasty when you drink it on its own.
Yeah. It's not really... Robinsons don't really do cordial, do they? Cordial's more like a posh thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd say Robinsons is just like squash, not it's like juice. Okay, we need to go this way. So yeah, I guess last time I did do like a big loop around, because you can just go this way. Is there any use for the dead trees, by the way?
No, you just chop them for regular logs. I think they're more for decoration than anything else.
Okay. It's not used in like a special potion.
I think some of them are used in various quests.
Ah.
Because some of the dead trees attack you. Actually, I think they might be using animal magnetism.
Oh. The piranhas start eating the food. They die and float to the surface. That's horrible. There seems to be a pressure gauge in here. And a lot of dead fish. So I needed a pressure gauge, a rubber tube, and something else. An oil can. An oil can? Inconspicuous rocks. Oh. You need a saw and a hammer. Oh, it's a stash unit, right? So wait, am I looking for an oil can somewhere? Or an enemy? There would be an enemy that took it, right? Do you reckon Veronica's not a real person and they're like a spooky ghost who sent us in? Ooh. Have you found my sweetheart? Yes. He's a chicken. He's not exactly brave, but I think you're being a bit mean. No, he's been turned into an actual chicken by a mad scientist. Eek. Why must these things happen to us? I'm doing my best to turn him back. Be quick, that can't be good for him. Yeah, they said that there were some enemies that dropped it. Oil can. I haven't used my bucket or my shears yet. But those might just be irrelevant. They are just sort of like set pieces. Can I not fill a bucket with oil and just call it quits there? Or like one of these like oil lamps. You know?
I think getting the oil can is a bit of a pain.
Do I fill a bronze med helm with it?
No.
Who's this?
I don't know who that is.
Stefan B.J. What a name. There you go. Most of the juice you make at home are all natural, 0 added sugars. You know fruit juice is full of sugar itself though, right? Like it itself isn't particularly good for you. Delicious. But very sugary as is. Scotch bonnet chili crisps are great. I was sad because Chris and I got like cool... Oh, I was going to search this bookcase next. We got cool crisps and I couldn't eat them because apparently they're not vegetarian. Apparently, Walkers thought it would be funny to make their like super spicy crisps have like animal rene in them.
Or is that the Sensations?
No, not Sensations. Those are great. Just like some Walkers spicy thing. Hang on, but how come I meant to do in here? Oh, oil can is there.
There is a puzzle to get to it.
Yeah, I was wondering like what I can even interact with in this room. Having a little look around. Like oh, there's a lever over here. Oh, there's levers everywhere. Is it a puzzle or is it like trial and error? Pull the lever and it might take you where you want.
I think it's a puzzle.
Okay. Pull lever A, pull lever B.
Or does it say some of what you need to do? Or are you checking the wiki?
No, I'm just reading them. I just clicked on them. Pull lever C. Pull lever D. And then pull lever C again. Then you go through these doors. I guess I can go through this door as well. Then maybe I can pull this lever. You thought one was being a silly bee, but it turns out they also say a real banger on the radio in the UK. Do you not say that? How would you describe how good a song is if it's not a real banger? I see. This is kind of cool. I see. Haven't really had a puzzle in here yet. In RuneScape.
There are some puzzles. I generally don't have the patience for them, so I just get the wiki to tell me where to go.
I still haven't quite yet worked out which lever actually opens the bloody main door. I'm assuming it's just a combination. It's definitely not that. I guess we have to go with this, because it's the only way to have a lever pulled down and still be able to leave. Surely that does more than just that one door in the top corner. Okay, apparently this one, that's its only job, is to pull that lever door up there. Not entirely sure what this does either. This one actually does nothing. That's incredible.
The goggles, they do nothing.
The goggles. That's a Rainier Wolf Castle in fucking Radioactive Man, isn't it?
Yep.
Apparently Disney Plus has The Simpsons. Seems kind of funny.
There are some good Simpsons episodes.
There are, but I don't know if I'd pay Disney money to watch them. It seems quite strange.
Yeah, I don't know how they acquired The Simpsons, but
They have a lot of money, and I guess no other platform has them.
surprised Fox doesn't have its own streaming service.
Yeah, they own a lot of American things, don't they?
Hmm.
The flip am I doing? I've made no progress here. There's only so much you can do, right? You're only given like a few options at a time.
Do you want some help?
Well, at this point, I've kind of screwed with it so much that surely there's not really much we can do beyond leaving, rejoining, and doing a...
I
Following
mean,
a
you can
wiki.
reset the room
Yeah, that's
by
what it's like.
leaving and coming back.
But like, some of the switches only seem to do one thing. Like, I'm not entirely sure what this does. Like, this actually doesn't help even remotely, you know?
Hmm.
I'm assuming it's not meant to be that complicated, is it? It's just, it literally is just like a trial and error puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah, or you can cheat and...
But like, there's no logic to it. It's not like the puzzles where like, oh, you adjust a tile and every tile around it gets adjusted too.
Hmm.
So I kind of like those. I also like the idea that you could maybe skip the entire puzzle just by buying the oil can for 1 GB.
Yeah. Like in Catcher, you can completely negate the quest by just buying the beads off the market.
I guess that's what the whole Iron Man thing's about, isn't it?
Hmm.
Hmm. Alright, I give up. Let's go check the wiki. I somehow managed to reset the puzzle. Do you see this? Tom, I'm so stupid. I've literally reset the puzzle. Every switch has gone back up to its initial state.
What, by going up?
Do you see? No. Like, right now, having completed, like, gotten bored, I have left every door shut with every lever in the up position. I have managed to reset the puzzle through my own idiocy. Do you see this? Do you see the same room I do? Alright, I'm gonna reset.
Yeah, start again and use a wiki.
Is there an easy way to check one? Oh, guide. Quick guide. Cool. Pull levers A and B down. I like that they name them door 1, so you can sort of see. Or on this wiki post. Alright, do that. Oh, you have like a little tick box as well. Well, that's nice. Enter door 1. Check. Pull lever D down. Check. Oh, this is where I went wrong. I didn't go back through door 1 here. Check. Pull levers A and B up. Enters doors 3, 4, and 5. Going through the door. Go through here. Pull both levers E and F down. Enter doors 6 and 7. Pull lever C down. Okay, I'm glad I checked the wiki. I'll be honest. This is
Yeah,
really
it makes
dumb.
things a lot easier.
Yeah, this is like really dumb. I thought this was going to be like a sort of fun little puzzle, and it was for a bit, and now I'm reading through what I'm meant to do. I'm like, how am I meant to know any of this?
Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't give you any hints or anything.
Yeah, there's no like... There's nothing. It's just like a bunch of identical rooms, isn't it? I don't know how you're meant to know that, honestly. Alright. Music's pretty cool. There's this tiptoe, yeah. There's a coffin over there. Was that the coffin that we interacted with before?
No, that's a different one.
There's a few of those, isn't it? A whole liter of strawberry and lime flavoured apple cider on an empty stomach. Oh. Destiny bought 20th Century Fox. Oh, does Disney own 20th Century Fox? Okay, so I'm sorry, do we go upstairs now?
Yep.
Oh, we have to go through this thing here, don't we? God, what a room. What a building. You started reading the King Killer Chronicle and it's really good. Is that about Kaedrin's Runescape character? Ha ha ha. What was it called again? It has like a cool name.
Kaedrin.
No. If you murder a king.
Oh, Regicide.
Regicide. Isn't that cool? It's like
Wouldn't tell Queen of
wouldn't-
England that.
Well, she's the queen, not the king.
But it's still Regicide,
Is it?
I think. If you kill a monarch.
Is it not Regitop or Regibottom? I have everything. Give him here then.
Regigigas.
He just reminded me of the funny Twitter video. When, you know, like the beta design sprite for Gen 4 got leaked? Maybe?
I'm not familiar with this, but...
Oh, really recently there was a massive leak, like a month ago. And there's the beta Regigigas sprite, and it just looks so funny. He just looks so wrong and confused. And there's a video of it zooming in on Regigigas with like Earthbound music, and then he changes into, he like morphs into the beta sprite. It makes me laugh, but I can never find it again.
Regigigas never got a break.
Doesn't he sort of now though, because you can technically use like entrainment, but he's still not very good even regardless of that. What
What
was
is
his stats
entrainment?
even? Entrainment lets you swap abilities.
Alright.
Smogon. What were his like stats? A cash reward is always nice. Of course, of course. He gave me 300 gold. Great. He has a base 160 attack, but then other than that, his stats are like 110, 110, 110 on defenses, and he's got 100 speed. I didn't realize he was so fast. Yeah, but isn't like he's only good for like Thunder Wave, isn't he? That's like the meme. Like you can bring him in, but he's useless. Yeah, his attack and speed are halved for 5 turns. So you can use him as like a really slow like tank, but he's still not particularly good.
Hmm.
He's such a cool Pokemon though. It's such a shame that he's so useless.
It's like slacking as well.
Slacking's at least like awesome. You can give him a
You
choice
just use
band.
Giga Impact and destroy anything that comes in its way.
Yeah, like at least there's a sort of a strat. It's just the downside is like everyone has protect on everything, and the moment they sort out like the switching strats,
Or you can switch into a ghost or something. So
yeah, and he gets locked in. But it's really cool. Like in Gen 3 overused, you can sort of use him. It's like a very niche pick. Because he has like choice band with I don't think it must be like return or double. I think you use double edge usually because you want max damage. With Shadow Ball and then some other stat. He's pretty cool though. I remember. I think I fought one in like Emerald or something, or Black and White 2 maybe, and it had a. It must have been Black and White 2. He had like a support Pokemon that was. I think it was Gardevoir. That was like swapping abilities with him, so he could attack constantly. It was really scary. I was like, whoa, the AI is actually like using strats. He's pretty cool. I think Durant learns entrainment, but his own ability kind of sucks. Like you get him with the secret ability Hustle,
yeah,
where you like skip every other turn, and I guess you could give that to him instead. I think
Truant rather than Hustle increases attack but decreases accuracy.
Oh, I'm thinking of Truant then. Hustle you can use with you can use it with Gigantamax and it completely ignores the accuracy down. It's just a straight attack boost.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Right.
What should we do now then? We've done that quest. We're doing this so we can work our way to that Ranger quest, right?
Do you have everything you require for animal magnetism?
Let me have a look. Show all. Show not completed. Animal magnetism. I think I have it. It's Ava who lives in Draenor Manor. Yeah, I think I've done it. Apparently I have level 19 crafting, and that's what I need. Is that true?
Yep.
I have exactly the right amount of crafting. Sick. Yeah, we can do that. Where is that in here?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Is that in here?
We need
In
to
Draenor
go all the
Manor?
way to Canifis to pick up some stuff to complete the quest.
Can we not activate it at least?
Yeah, we can start it.
Are they in here? This is
Yeah.
Draenor Manor, isn't it?
Yep.
Are they inside the building?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, the tree keeps bapping me. I didn't see any other people though. Are they downstairs maybe?
No, try the secret room.
Oh. Oh, my AI doesn't quite like that. Hello? I love when I just like stand on the other side of the door and just look like just very confused. Oh, Ava. Who's this? Hello and welcome to my house. It's sadly more humble than I'd like, but perhaps you can help with that. I would be happy to make your home a better place. Yay, I didn't even have to talk about a reward. You're more gullible than most adventurers, that's for sure. Amazing. Don't worry though, I just need you to help me fix this vile old bed and then I'll find you a suitable reward. Great, can I take a nap in it? Don't be silly, everyone knows that true warriors never sleep or perform any bodily functions for that matter. Amazing. I'm not convinced by a vague something. Can you be a bit more inspiring on your offer? What I need is a couple of undead chickens. You can pick them up at the farm next to Fort...
Phasmates.
Phasmates. I'll use one for my bed and then see what I can make from the other one as a way of a reward. I have some ideas revolving infinite feathers. Very well then, I shall await a mystery prize with bated breath. Cool. Okay, so we need to go to Fort of Friends. Where's that?
It's far to the east.
Oh, east. Oh, bloody hell, that's miles away. How do we get there? Do you have a teleport in your house?
We can teleport to Canifis and walk from there.
Oh, I could get a new Slayer quest while we're there. Yeah, let's do that. Where have you gone? I need a home teleport though, don't I? Oh wait. Oh damn.
We can walk to Remington. It's not too far away.
Okay. Wait, where's that? Remington. Is that just a shop nearby?
There's a town nearby, yeah.
Is that the one just south of here?
South and west, yeah. We've got trapped.
Have I? Hang on.
You're trapped with the walking chair.
Yeah. Hello, Kana. You're fine, just checking in. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little gone. How am I? I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? Hello. You've read The Name of the Wind and now you've started reading The Wise Man's Fear. Your friend is getting mad at you. Moi. How are you doing, Cupcake? Other than that, are you feeling okay? Yeah, I definitely need to get these like glasses fixed. I think it's having the effect of like dulling me down, making my actions slow and predictable. Not terribly good. What do you do with a key? It's a shame this game doesn't have like a key ring. You know, some games
it
that
does have a
that.
key ring.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
One that like one that's like on your character permanently that you just store the keys in.
It's an item unlocked by a quest.
Okay. I guess that's more of a MMO way of doing it, isn't it?
I think it's one small favor quest, which is quite an annoying quest, but
I have a tiny bit of run. Zoom. 5, 6, 5, 4. I saw it like it gained run for a second. Ah. Don't know about you, but I'm gonna go listen to that music for a second.
we can sit in Port.
Can
Tell you what, let's go in the pub.
Does the pub play the music?
In Port Sarim and have a couple of beers.
Hell yeah.
Might need some money.
I have 300 money from a reward there.
Okay. Rounds on you.
Yeah. Can I buy a beer, please? Sure. Okay, where are you, TomBowser? Here you go, brother.
Cheers, matey.
Alright, chin, brother. Good stuff. Do the toot-a-doo. Toot-a-doo. There you go. We even get round 2 as well.
You're too kind.
Got him. Cheers.
Cheers.
Why does my character look so sad in the discussion window? It just be like that, doesn't it? He's wearing this silly hat. It hides his beautiful hair. Oh, the restaurant I was at the other day had really nice, like, tankards. They had, like, cool, like, ridged sections over the top of the handle. And they were, like, chunky.
Nice.
Like, proper chunky ones. Which I want. I want, like a bunch of massive tankards. Honestly, that would have been, like, the best, like, 18th birthday present gift. Like, a massive, like, Posh tankard.
When I went to Norway a few months ago,
Yeah?
there was a bar that served drinks in frozen ice.
Yo.
So literally your glass was made of ice.
That's really, really cool. Very Norwegian as well. Do you want another one?
Yeah.
Sent you a trade offer. Chin.
But there's another strange plant.
Who's
I
that
don't know if
for,
it's
though?
you.
I can't pick up someone else's, can I? It's not here
No.
for you. It's for bloody Jack Siegel over there. Arr, matey. Arr. 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 Amazing. Oh, yeah, he's working with the customs agency, isn't he? Alright. Where's the next? There's a shop here somewhere, or a bank.
Well, we need to go to Remington,
Is that north of here?
which is to the west.
Wait, how west
Oh.
is Remington?
Only a little while. Go south.
Oh, I see it, I see it. This way. Such a good tune. Is it like right near here? But I'm zooming. Oh, is
It
there
really
a...
integrated you.
Apparently. Is there a home teleport here? Is that why?
There should be, yeah.
Should I go to your house?
Yup.
Do you have to be in
fine.
there?
I have to be in there, yeah.
Okay, I'll just wait. Oh, TomBowser is currently loading. Girls with Time Machine, I'm your granddaughter. Boys with Time Machine, Woolen, you will make no mistakes in your career. I'm just here to say hoo-hoo sourdough bread. Thank you. I'm glad you think so, Mr. Burner. Ah! Level 42 skeletons. Are they? No, they're not. They're, what are they? Ghouls. Yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, there's not this music here. It's a
You
shame.
can always play it manually.
It's not the same.
No.
This music's kind of cool. Whoa. I'll just see what my next Slayer quest is while we're here. When's the next Slayer Master after this? Is it like level 40?
Either 40 or 50. I'll have a check for you.
Yeah, there's a tall tree here. I can totally climb that. What is
Players
this?
with combat level 40 or higher
Oh,
may receive Slayer tasks from him.
okay. I need to be agility 40 to go up that tree, apparently.
And he lives in Edgeville, so it's much easier to get to.
Yeah. My combat level's 35. Hello. I need another assignment. Great. Your task is to kill 51 dogs. Cool. Alright, where are we going in here? Sorry, we're going east, aren't we?
Follow the path.
Oh, the path north. Okay. Okay. If I kept going. Position to...
Oh, do you have your Ghost Speak amulet?
Not on me. Do I need to go back to the bank?
Yeah, you might need it.
Is that why I used to hit some ghosts before?
Talk to Ghost, yeah.
Oh, was that from like a different quest, wasn't it?
Yeah, from the Restless Ghost.
Yeah. If you sell this stuff, do you actually have to buy it back, or can you redo the quest to get it back?
You can regain it by talking to someone in Lumbridge, I think.
I see. Let me deposit all this random stuff that I've got then. Alright, I need the ghost speak. Anything else?
We'll need to get. Do you have 4 empty pots, 4 empty buckets, and 4 bones?
No. Wait, I have 1 pot. 5 buckets. Okay, so I can get 4 buckets.
I can give you some.
I don't
Give you some pot.
I need 3 of those, please, sir. I need 3 more bones, I guess. I can just go murder some. Can I even murder any insects here?
We can kill some undead chickens to get you the bones you need.
Ooh, I hate 3 pots. Thank you. It's a strange thing to need multiple of, isn't it?
You can never have enough pot.
Very good. Very good. Alright, let's go find some undead chickens, I guess. Oh, that's why we're here, I guess, isn't it? We're in this whole new area. What's that noise?
Go east.
Oh, sorry.
It's a frog.
Makes a very strange noise. This young man does. Ooh. Spooky tunes. Wait, we're not going in here, are we?
No.
This area is pretty cool. Ooh. This is cool. There's like a ghost ship over here or something. Very Wind Waker. Reed Grave. Here lies unknown. Rest in peace. It's heavy. God, this is cool. It's like graveyard funk. Do I go north of here?
Keep going east.
I shouldn't go south and east, surely?
No.
I want to go north around the island, do I? Yeah, there's ghost cows. Those look spooky. Oh, they're still only like level 2. Oh, there's undead chickens here. Let's make some bones, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm guessing I don't really need the feathers, do I?
No, you shouldn't need the feathers, just the bones.
Spooky. Useful for fly fishing though. Oh, it's the raw chicken's like green. Alright, I've got 4 bones now. This is cool. It's like Diddy Kong racing music. Tortured Soul. Poor boy. Well, budget. Are we in here? Or like south of here?
The ectofungus is up here.
It's a fungus? Oh, worship ectofungus. I don't have any ectoplasm or crushed bones.
So we need to go get some slime for you.
This is spooky. Whoa. Mew. Where are we? This
So you
place
need
is
to
cool.
go all the way down to the pool of slime at the bottom.
I'm guessing I can't use this weathered rail, can I? Speed agility
No.
level 58. Alright. Oh, you want to trade?
Oh no, I was trying to follow you.
Ah. This place is cool. Slightly annoying to get around there. Oh, do you have to click on the stairs, do you?
Yeah.
It would be too much to animate you going down between levels, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
What the heck are you saying there, Zelly? Are you referencing funny YouTube memes? Ah. Man, I should have gotten that strange plant out. Examine pool of slime. Do I need to use bucket on slime?
Yeah.
4 times. What's it for?
It's for getting ecto tokens.
Okay, so we go back all the way back up again, do we?
Yeah.
This place seems unnecessarily large, I'll be honest.
I know, it's a pain. I mean, I get it was made to be this big to balance out the ease of getting prayer experience. Because when you worship bones, you get 4 times the experience of normal bones.
Yeah.
But still, it's unfun and tedious.
Okay. Getting out isn't nearly as bad as getting in, apparently. Don't know why that is.
And it's largely been outshined by other methods of leveling prayer.
Yeah. I occasionally get like a burst of sprint for like a minute. Will we play Deep Rock Galactic again? Probably. Or do I just worship the ecto fungus? I need a pot of crushed bones.
Okay, you need to go upstairs.
Okay. Is that what you're meant to do though? You're meant to get ectoplasm and put bones in a pot and put them in there?
Yeah, there's a bone crusher up here.
Jeez, a bone grinder. Hardcore.
So I think you put bones in the loader.
Use bones loader. How strange. Do I do this automatically 4 times? I think so,
I think
yeah.
so, yeah.
This is interesting. Keep being weird again, chat. Kiwis are full of good stuff. Are you referencing the New Zealanders? Oh, Zally, how was your time in Scotland? You were there for like a month, right? And you were tanned and learned all about the Great British. You're tanned now. I don't understand how you could get tanned in Scotland. What were you doing? Kiwi copter, a friend. Alright, I've got my crushed bones. I guess I go downstairs, right? Ahoy! Woo!
So now you worship the ecto fungus.
Well done, you've completed an easy task. This is very strange. I learned the prayer Rapid Restore. Cool.
Now you speak to the ghost disciple while wearing a ghost speak amulet.
Can I have the tokens I've earned? Certainly, mortal. Here's 20. What is this place? How dare you speak with me? Have you lost your wits? What happened to everyone here? I do not answer questions. How do I get into the town? Oh. What is this strange fountain? It's the ecto fungus. Where do I get it from? The power bubbling beneath our feet. Thank you. Okay, sorry, what do I do, sorry?
We need to go talk to the chicken farmer.
Ecto token. A token with ectoplasm on it. I see. What did you post? Oh, don't post that. That's horrid. Walking a lot, your neck is really tanned. I guess it's just being out in the sun, isn't it? It doesn't have to be hot. It just has to be ultraviolet-y. That's Alice. Bonjour, Marie. What are you selling? What do I buy? Wait, this is money. Hello, how can I help you? Can you give me farming advice? Yes, ask a gardener. Amazing. I'm here about a quest. I'm after one of your unhealthier poultry. Could you help me? You're in those useless dead chickens. You're very odd. I need to talk to my husband though. There's not that I can these days. He's dead. You can't talk to the dead. Do I need to talk to her husband? I can talk to her dead. Your friends is streaming out right now. Oh, that's quite cool. Your animals don't look too healthy. It's the fountain thing in the temple to the east. It's turned them all into zombies. What use are zombie animals? Nothing at all, except that those worshippers at the temple keep coming and killing them for their bones. Don't ask why. Very good. You're a ghost. Surely you can do something about it. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm a simple ghost with simple needs. All I know is a few years ago, that temple started glowing green. A few months later, I woke up dead. That's all there is to it. Was that not you, TomBowser? Who was it? You missed the wife flow. Tell her that I love her. Can I buy some of your chickens? Talk to my wife and I'll think about it. It's nice that they're still married despite the fact he's dead. What are you doing there, TomBowser? Hello, how can I help you? I'm here. I'm fine, okay, thank you. Okay. I'm here about a quest. I have a message from your husband. He wants you to know he still loves you despite his ghostly state. The curse of the undeath was so cruel. All our men here were succumbed, but Lyra and I were left alive. Even though I can't speak to him. Tell him I love him, but I can't find our savings. I know he had a collection of our gold and prized cow rosettes just before the curse struck. I'll have a word with him. Magic has its uses, I guess. They could have put the door on the other side, you know. Just saying. Vaporeon is your least favourite evolution. Vaporeon's cute, though. What do you mean? It's like a water dog. Tell her I spent it on cheap spirits. Haha. Your sense of humour died too, it seems. Just trying to uplift your spirits. I rest my case. Wow, suit yourself. I'm not one of them yokels. Tell her I put the cash in the bank just like she always told me to. A warning to you, annoy her and I'll haunt you until your hair turns white. Okay. Hello, how can I help you? I'm here about a quest. Your husband said he puts the cash in the bank. I'll need his bank pass in that case. Can't you take a ghost speak amulet, then you can talk to him directly? I tried that once, but all the other ghosts, even the undead kittens and scowls, scare me so much. I wouldn't try it again for all the cash in the bank. So what do I need to do? Have I asked him about the bank pass? I need to go talk to him, okay. I see. You don't like the thing around its neck? It's like a mermaid dog, isn't it? Just like fish fins and stuff. You may not believe me, but she wants me to find your bank pass now. Maybe she said that, maybe she didn't. I think you're just after my savings. Tell her that no one but a fool gives away their pass numbers. Go tell her if you're not a double-dealing scammer, that is. What? He's a ghost. Why does he give so many monkeys around his bank pass? Hello, how can I help you? Quest.
He says the beekeeper is back.
He is. Does he give you bees?
No.
He says you don't trust me with your bank pass. What if I gave him some sort of altered ghost speak amulet to him? Surely that would work. You're so clever. I've overheard passing adventurers say that there's some kind of witch near here who can charges ghost speak amulets. I think she lives a bit west of Professor something. I'll see if I can find her. Big nose and a monstrous hat, I assume. Where are the beautiful young witches hiding? Mysterious indeed, but in this case she actually looks pretty normal. So where do I go?
We'll need to go back west.
How far?
Not too far.
There's like a little farming patch to the west.
There's a little house to the east of the Slayer Tower.
Oh, that one. The one with like the trees in it. I see. Your friend is playing around with something you drew a while ago. Ooh. Like funny quests that make you walk back and forth like that. They really do make you walk though, don't they? They make you work for it.
You have to earn that GP.
That's right. By the way, I'm still being blanked by that guy who wanted me to make an app.
Oh, really?
I'll wait and see after the weekend, because some people in chat were like, he might not be checking. But I think he's taken the stuff I've done for him and run off. Personally.
That sucks.
That's what it does, doesn't it? I do, however, have a bunch of scam emails about congratulations, win a prepaid card worth £1,000. Wow.
Wow.
Also, we buy any car, constantly spamming me. Hey, do you know your car? We wanted to take it from you. For very little. Ah.
$69.99.
You think they pay that for my car? They were offering, like, pennies. Not nice.
Really?
They were offering, like a fifth of the car's value. Not worth it. Like, keeping the car isn't worth it, because by keeping it, I'm having to pay a bunch of money in, like, tax and insurance and parking and stuff. Was it if that app guy just went chat members standing on top of each other in a trench coat? Do you mean, what if that app guy was just chat members standing on top of each other? It could have been. What did you think about the enormous PDF file I sent? Are we here?
Yes.
Put work into that. Eichmann? I'm here about the farmers east of here. Alice and her husband are having trouble talking to no one, and they said you could help. Oh, I know. Share about those cows. Why would I think I could help? Alice thinks you can alter a ghost speak amulet to help them communicate. Well, the lady has family problems. I feel her pain. I'd be happy to help. You seem to have one of her golden hairs on her shoulder. I can use that. She whisks away an unseen hair from your shoulder. So imagine if you did this quest like really spread out. You've like beaten the whole game. You've like put on different clothes, and you've like been adventuring. And she's like, "Oh yes, these are hair. Be kind of spooky. Talk to me again with a ghost speak amulet and some space in your backpack, and I'll be ready to work on this good deed." Oh, do we only use the ghost speak amulet for like this quest? Do we just give it to them?
Well, it's useful in a lot of quests that involve ghosts.
We need to get another one.
Yep.
I can mirror part of the unused mystical essence of the amulet, bind it with her hair, and make a second one. The second will be useful for what you need, although it won't work for any other ghost or human other than the farmer and his wife. So what do I need? Do I need to unequip it?
Just talk to her again.
Oh. Here you go. Well, that was quick and painless. Just being a good neighbour. Crone-made amulet. Okay, so we just go back now, do we?
Yep.
We can't buy another amulet of her, can we?
No, and I don't think it has any use for us.
Oh, it duplicated mine. So this is a new one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't lose your old one.
That's good to see. There's a guy on YouTube that perfectly impersonates an NPC. Is he the guy that sits in the chair and then like looks at the camera? Yeah. Yeah, this is a good video.
I've been looking for.
Oh no, that's not it. No, this is new. This is like a TikTok series. God, that person has like massive, massive fingernails. What is this with his like eyes? What's wrong with his eyes? Is it a filter or is he wearing like, does he actually have like black eyes? It's quite scary. No, that's not the one I was thinking of. There were like old vines about this. I don't know where they are, but there was the vine where the guy like walks into like a room full of plastic chairs, like walks through them as if they're not there, knocks them all over, then like sits down like, and then like looks at the camera like slowly. It's really good. It's a good video. These graphics are intense. Hey, Huffatron. I have 66 run, by the way.
Okay. Better zoom.
I like that we can be as inefficient with the run as we want, because it still takes like 10 minutes to bloody recharge anyway. Like if we forget to use it for a bit, it just means it recharges for later.
Yeah.
Is there a most efficient way to use it, or just spam it whenever you feel like it? Like you
Probably
always
just
wait
spam
till
it whenever
100,
you feel like it. I
Okay.
mean, the more you run, the better.
I guess so. Oh. Hello, I'm here about a quest. Have you handed in the enchanted amulet? I just obtained it. I haven't handed it over yet, so it's looking good. Amazing. I spoke to your wife and thought that if you had a special amulet, you could talk to her and sort out the bank situation without me being involved. Ah, that makes more sense than I was expecting from a musclehead like you. My wife's a clever one. Oh, well, never mind. I'm desperate enough for these chickens to get that pass. Wow. Give me that amulet then. We'll be seeing about your unnatural desire for chickens. Okay, you need it more than I do, I suppose. Ah, tar, mate. Lucky we had such a brilliant idea. We don't use that for anything else, though, do we?
No.
Why wouldn't I hand it over? We'll be wanting again. A couple of chickens. Chickens are tricky, especially dead ones. You have to catch them for me. They look pathetic. How hard can it be? Stand back while I catch them, you city slicker. Yo, is it a cutscene? Yo, it's a cutscene! Are you watching a ghost catch ghost chickens? Here, chicky chicky. Amazing.
This is the content
I
everyone's
love
been
this.
waiting for.
I love that I'm just standing to the other end of the fence and watching. This is incredible. This was well worth the running back and forth for. This is a good one too. Get here, you pesky bird. Do you not know the one I mean with the plastic chairs? Oh, this isn't it, no. Oh, this one's good, yeah. No, I know this one. Where'd she go? I don't know where it is. It's good though. That's a good one. Get off my land. You heard my husband. Leave now. Cal 31337 killer. Always the same. Never get these animals to myself. It's just a man with a massive battle axe. You killed Bessie. Buying cows and cow hides and feathers. Oh, that chicken is next. Feathers for me. Amazing. Woo woo. Woo woo woo. Sneaky undead fowl. What am I watching? Do you want to post your friend's stream link? That's a bit weird, isn't it, Cupcake? You can. But it's a bit weird. Hey. Mind if I post a competing Twitch site? You can though, if it's just your friend doing art. That seems okay. That's one way to catch a chicken. I like Cow Leet Killer, level 123. What's level 123? Is that 99 and everything?
Almost, yeah.
Amazing.
The max level is 126.
Amazing. How can I help you? I'm selling if you have ecto tokens. Can I buy those chickens now then? I can hand over a chicken if you give me 10 of them per bird. Can I buy 2 chickens then, yeah? Tom?
Yep, yeah, I'll go for it.
Great. So now I have 2 chickens. I can wield it? Thomas, I can wield the chicken.
You can wield a chicken.
Can I hit something with it? Oh my god, I can hit them with the undead chicken. Why didn't you let me buy 3? Aggressive, crush, strength XP. This is a long-range chicken. Oh my god.
Chicken.
I'm slapping this cow. That's incredible. Hello there, undead cow. Why don't I just give you a big old slap? This is incredible. My attack is now starting to look a bit low. I've got 30 in ranged, 40 in magic, but only 27 in attack and 20 in strength and 22 in defense. I've been like this basically since the start of the game, right? Like we got up to 20 and then I stopped doing anything with it.
What was
Fantastic.
that, sorry?
Oh, there's a leech here. We haven't done anything with my attack or defense or anything, have we? Since like the start. Like we got straight to level 20 and then left it.
We can train them next time.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What do we do now then? We've got these chickens. So I can use the home teleport.
Yeah, we'll need to get some iron bars and a hammer.
Okay. Surely we still
Let's-
home teleport though.
Yeah.
Sick.
Do you have any iron bars in your bank?
I don't know, honestly. I like that we can use the trapdoor bank now.
Yeah. It's slightly quicker.
Why don't they just move the door, you know? They could just reshuffle this kitchen to make it a bit more convenient. You know they designed it to make it like as long as you can to go around it. And that's cheeky. Gromit me lad. Oh, I fucking love Wallace and Gromit. Have you been watching a bunch of it lately, Turbo Boner? You seem really Englanded up lately. Ah. Does Yoma have a very deep voice? Have I spoken to you, Yoma? I must have, right? What am I looking for? A hammer. I own a hammer. And I have 1 iron bar. But I also have some iron ore, so I guess I could smelt that. Do I need 4 iron bars, Tom?
You need 5, I believe.
Okay, so I'll just take this iron and then we go find somewhere to melt it in.
You'll need, it only has a 50% success rate,
Oh, really?
so you'll need to take some more.
I'll just take all of it out then. Alright, is there a smeltery near here?
There's a furnace very nearby, yeah.
One in the castle, or...
Just outside the castle.
Let's go have a look there. Would you choose World Peace or Gromit Mug? Gromit Mug. Is that even a question? Whereabouts are we going?
North.
Oh, right. Oh, this is where Adventurer John lives, isn't it? I wonder if I have anything new. What can I do for you? Can I claim my rewards? I have no rewards for you. Does he only do them until level 20, maybe?
I can't remember.
Wow, this is a very weird route to take. Smelt furnace. I'd like to smelt... Oh wait, I need both tin and copper. No, I don't want that. I just want iron. I need a smithing level of 15.
Well, you don't have 15 smithing.
I have 5. Do you want me to trade them to you?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you? Oh, you just have them, do you?
Yeah, I got them out of my bank.
Oh. I guess I should do smithing at some point. Does that take a while? It's one of those auto ones, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 of these ores.
Amazing.
I got 1 bar of iron out of those 5 ores you gave me.
Do you get experience from all of them, or just the successful ones?
I think just the successful ones.
Amazing. Ninja doesn't still have a Twitch page, does he? Alright, we've got the iron bars. We need to go...
Do you have a hammer?
I have a hammer on me, yeah.
We need to go back to Ava.
Is that north of here? Northwest?
Yeah.
Draenor Manor. Alright, let's zoom. Oh, I forgot to take the strange fruit out again. We were around at a bar. I like this music. Like the like do-do-dum, do-do-dum.
It's called flute salad.
Is it called flute salad?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That makes me like it more. Hang on, can I kill these goblins with an undead chicken quickly?
Go for it.
There's something very fun about this. What do you mean you haven't paid your taxes yet? Bam. I'm getting some good strength experience from this.
Who needs swords when you have an undead chicken?
Great question. Why can I wield it? Is it because it's in a bag?
That's a good question. I don't know why you can wield it.
Like, someone had to make that, you know?
I know it seems to use a unique animation as well, so...
It, like, it has like a bit of weight to it and it swings. General 3. Sounds like a rat. This music's nice too. It's asked because blah 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 blah. E-Day. Zoom here for the door. Why General 3 when no more than one general is used at a time? But sometimes they are. Like when we use general for like streams and stuff, I'm assuming other people want to use the other general for stuff. That's sort of it really, isn't it? Toggle run. I think just trying to follow in this sort of area is inefficient, just because the AI doesn't really know what it's doing.
Hmm.
We zoom, 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 zoom. Hello, Ava. God, that was a long quest. My spiritomatic devices show me you've been in close contact with ghostly animals. Are we close to success? Here you go. Amazing, I can look forward to some good night's sleep. How are undead chickens meant to help you sleep? Well, I need the feathers to make my bed more comfortable. More comfortable bed helps me sleep. Obvious, really. Yes, but why on Gilnor do you need an undead chicken when there's perfectly good live chickens just down the road? Well, for a start, undead feathers are much cleaner than living ones. No dust mites or anything. Secondly, I always think of Ernest whenever I see a chicken, so my nerves can't take killing them. Then why do I need a chicken for my reward? We already established I don't use a bed. Seeing as how your ranger types use so many feathers in your arrows, I was thinking I could make a harness an undead chicken to make an unending supply of arrow flights for you. Beats chicken slaying or hanging around in fishing shops, I suppose. What's next? We need a magnet. Next, one with a purely natural fields made from a carefully selected iron bar. A firm impact with iron is parallel to Gilnor's field will stabilize the field in the rod. Go and talk to the witch next door. Where? Witch next door? There's a witch? TomBowser, stop talking.
Sorry, I'm reading something.
Oh, that's okay.
You have to go speak to the witch in the...
I have to leave, I'm assuming.
She might be upstairs.
Oh, she in the house?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna check downstairs.
Oh no, she's here.
Oh, really?
In the kitchen.
There's the
down
coffin,
here.
by the way. Oh, this one had poison in it earlier. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Very slowly making my way over there. Boop. Here we go. Oh, hello, Poppet. Oh god, she looks scary. What brings you to my little room? Ava told me to ask you about making magnets, something about natural fields and stuff. Sounded like she needed a farmer, to be honest. Very good. Don't worry, dearie, I can tell you what you need to do and you ought to worry your pretty head about the complicated bits. No need to patronize me quite so much, you know. I went to anger management classes, my lambkin. That's why I was treating you so kindly. Amazing. It's either this way of talking or I go back to shoving children into ovens. Just bring me 5 iron bars and you're well on the way to never having to talk to me again. I'll be back. Great. You'll go far. I made some nice painted metal toys for you, Snookums. Toys, Snookums? What are you on about? You deranged old bat. Oh, forget it then. If you won't react to kindness, I'm back to luring infants into my oven. You'll have it on your conscience. Go back to the iron mine, northeast of Rimington, and hit the bar with a plain old smithing hammer while facing north. Then take your new magnet to Ava. Poor girl having to deal with whippersnappers like you. Well. Selected iron. Oh, I see. So she just picked the one that was, like, good. Alright, so do we go, where's Rimington? Is that just nearby, I guess?
Yep.
Rimington is down here. So where? Is there a very specific place, or just any place work?
Yeah, there's a mine nearby.
Oh, is it the one with 2 clay, 5 copper, 2 tin, 6 gold, and 6 iron, 2 gold? So you just want to exit this house south and follow the road.
Yep.
God, what a pain. Alright. Where was the exit? It's through this room over here, isn't it? Tick tock. Here we go. Go this way. I always forget the word patronize. Like, I want to use it sometimes, it like always slips my mind. I think I always say like speak down to, even though it doesn't really describe what I mean.
You get patronized a lot.
Not really. I feel patronized reading job listings sometimes, where I know they're not even going to reply to me. It's like, oh, well, you don't have to have any experience for this job role. And we'll blah blah blah, we'll train you even if you don't know any of these tricky bits. And it's like, actually, heck off. Yeah. I know someone with like 8 years of experience is going to take this job anyway, so don't make it any worse on me. So at this bridge, we want to go west here, do we?
Yep.
Still haven't found anything though. Why does no one want to hire me, TomBowser?
Because we're in a recession, and jobs are hard to get for everyone.
Must be the government's fault somehow.
Yeah. Coronavirus and a bad government.
Pretty much. Why don't people just not be ill? Lol. Forehead? You know?
That's a good question.
Just get better. You know? If you're not ill, then you're not sick, you know? So we're going west on this path, and then we're following it south, I guess.
Yep.
Let's zoom. I wish our move speed was greater on roads.
That'd be a nice buff.
Even if it was only like a little bit faster, it would be nice. Yo, Fire Wizard, Water Wizard, Earth Wizard, and Air Wizard. What are they here for?
I think they used a crust. Excuse me.
That's alright. So I need to go over here. And you have to do it the right way, right? You have to do it facing north, otherwise you have to run it all the way back again. Wait, where do I do this?
So there's a...
Is there a table here or something?
Run to the center of the mine northeast of Rivington and use a hammer on the selected iron while facing north to turn it into a bar magnet.
This must be the center, right? Surely this is not. This is like the center.
Yeah, we'll give it a go and see what happens.
Oh, I did it. I made a magnet. Bar magnet. So I have to run it all the way back again now. We go north. Yeah, we just go back the same way, don't we?
Okay, we need to get a mithril axe.
Oh. For any purpose? For like this?
For the quest, yeah.
Okay, there's a shop just to the left of here. Is that the closest one? Oh, there's one in Draenor Village technically, but let's just go towards the manor and let's go to the one in just the south of it. If we just go like very east here. Rathalos thinks the English Channel is something you watch on your TV and not a body of water that separates England from France. Ah, body of water, but not a head of water, huh? You ever think about that? Something to keep the old brain ticking. Call an ambulance. Don't cry blood. Just because it means that you're doing at least like 10 damage per tier or something, doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Wow, I have to actually click again? What is this game? They make me walk, and then they make me click once more? Oh, we can go to the banks just down here, isn't it? It's in this little house. I can pick up my damn strange fruit. And run for 2 more minutes.
Tasty strange fruit.
I managed to remove... I'm actually going to stop for a second and just get rid of all these bloody seeds off my screen. Ah, now I can actually see. Alright, so I want to get rid of all this iron, money and stuff, and I want to take out my... what is it? Strange fruit. Is that it?
Yep.
Don't need anything else. Oh no, I need a mithril axe.
Yep.
I have a mithril axe. I actually do have one. Alright.
Okay.
And they go north of here, I guess. Just dead north. I guess it's not actually that far to travel, really. It just feels far because the map's quite big.
Yeah. I'm just going to make something you need for the quest, so I'll be back momentarily.
Okay, cool, thank you. There is a species of... Yeah, the horned devil, yeah. He tries his best to be scary, doesn't he? But I'm gonna have such a lump on the side of my head from these glasses. It's not a good look. Also, it hurts, mostly. I got this bar magnet now. I go over here, talk to this lady. Can't believe my character was so rude to the witch. They were trying their best to be nice.
And you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah. My character is quite sassy. Is this game translated at all? Or is it only in English?
I'm not sure actually.
Because
It's quite English humour.
yeah, I'm like wondering if that stuff would translate or it just seems rude. Great stuff. With the witch's influence within the magnet, the chicken can use this, I'm sure. The plan is that the chicken will operate the magnet to attract bits of iron and steel, maybe even your own recently fired arrows. There are plenty of totally lost arrowheads flying around, I bet. In addition, arrows which you fire should be attracted back to your quiver by the cunning avian. I begin to understand your plan. We've covered feathers and arrowheads now. What next? We need a source of wood, but one which is spiritually active and can regenerate itself. That will save you some axe work in the future. Try using a wood cutting axe on those pesky trees in the garden, the ones that attack. They're probably just the sort of thing we could use. They'll try to kill me though, and I can't fight back. Now, you know how those poor guards feel when you hide behind mushrooms and fences and attack them from far? Amazing. I reckon you'll need to try a mithril or better axe in the tree. At least the trees are pretty close. I don't have to use a mithril, just up to a mithril. So I could have actually used my rune axe, I think.
I think you do need a mithril axe though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's okay. And is there more than just the one out front? There's some out back as well. Hello, Christopher. How's it shaking? Can't believe you've taken my only source of water. I've gone to the wrong door. Hydration is important. Moi. Here we go. There are German servers. Is the actual game itself translated though, or is it just the people playing? Hang on, actually, there's a dead tree over here somewhere, isn't there? Is it called Undead Tree? Oh. Undead Tree. Are there more over here? Oh, here's one. Do you know how much I might need?
What's that?
Do you know how much I might need?
Of what?
I can't seem to kill it. Your axe bounces off the wood. You should report this. Okay. God, they really do make you walk around, don't they?
Yeah.
I wish you got agility from just running around. It would make me feel less bad about it. Even if it wasn't much.
That would be nice.
Alright, hello, Ava. I tried to hack the tree with my axe, but it bounced off. It did seem all too convenient. Fortunately for you, you did research, and there's two choices. Tell me the worst. The first is more interesting. We cut off your arms and then have them reanimated as undead, reattach them, and you can cut them normally. Of course, you won't be able to pick your nose anymore, so I suppose you want to try the second option. I'm not exactly attracted, or not exactly addicted to picking my nose, but I do think I'll path in that method. Well, in that case, I think I have something to do with Slayer abilities. After all, I did see someone poking around the trees before I was moving in. He's not known for his random touristic activities. You should try talking with him. He's the Slayer Master near Butthorpe. I hope he doesn't want me to buy one of his ridiculous fashion accessories. Those earmuffs he sells make heroic adventurers into laughingstocks. So we have to go to a Slayer, do we?
Yeah, you need to go to Terrail in Burthope.
Where's that?
Northwest of Falador.
God, this is far.
I'm just getting some of the items you need.
Okay. How northwest of Falador? Is it this place with Tavali? No, that's not it. It's...
north of that.
Oh my god, yeah, it's up in like the bloody wilderness.
Do you have runes to teleport to Falador?
I mean, I'm not carrying anything on me.
Or if you go back to Draenor, you'll be able to teleport to Falador.
Falador teleport. I need Law, 3 wind, and 1 water. Law, 3 wind, and 1 water. I mean, it's not that far. Surely it would take longer to get to Draenor than to Falador, right?
Yeah.
Pain. Should I just keep like a stack of every rune on me at all times? Just in case.
Might be worth having a few on you.
I don't really know what each teleport rune requires, you know? What am I doing? Okay, I guess I'll just go out this way. Wow. So much running. I'm guessing you're gonna have to come back afterwards anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It really does fill up the time at least though, doesn't it?
Mm.
It's like almost 10 again.
Actually, if I meet up with you, I can give you a games necklace. That will save some time.
Oh yeah?
Whereabouts are you?
I'm just to the left of the mansion. Should I stop?
Okay. Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Meet me where? At the, at the Butthorpe.
I'll meet you at Falador.
Oh, okay. I've kind of gone around Falador. I'll go be in the north of Falador, I guess. Like, I'm currently in the northeast of it. I'll be in the, northwest exit, I guess. Oh, can I grapple over the wall here?
Oh, you need a grapple to do so.
Do you? Need 19 range, 11 agility, and 37 strength. Wait, not... Okay. That's rather strange. Hello. Alright. What's this?
Oops. Wrong one.
Wow, trade modified. What is this stuff? Holy symbol. Polished buttons. Hard leather. What?
You'll understand in time.
How long
So
is
you
this
rub the
mission?
games necklace
Right now?
and go. Yeah, go to Berthope.
Oh. Oh, it's me. So the Slayer is just to the left, the right, east, I guess.
Yep.
I see. Boop, boop. Maneuver tight gap. Can I do that? You need to complete the easy tier of the Falador achievement diary to use this shortcut. Amazing.
You've gone past the Slayer Master.
Have I? Is he to the left in like this little house?
Go north.
He's in like this little house, isn't he? Or
Yeah,
maybe
where
the
I'm
house on the
standing.
right. Yeah. Whoa. Whew. Hello, Slayer Master. Hello, what are you after? I'm here about a quest. Oh, you came to the right man. Odd things, those trees. What do you need? I think I need some of the wood from them, but my axe bounces off the trunk. You need a blessed axe. No one makes them these days. They're too soft to cut normal wood because the edge must be replaced by holy silver. I can do you a favor, though. If you can give me a... Oh, it's mythful axe, specifically. And a holy symbol, you can have my axe. I'll make myself a new one so when no one pesters me for slayer tasks. Cool. Oh, I see, I see. I'm here about those trees again. Remember, I can make an axe for you if you want. It'll be no use for normal wood cutting, though. I'd love one, thanks. You need to hand over things. I don't have an axe in my inventory. What? Oh, it's equipped, right? We'll hear about those trees, blah blah blah. I'd love one, please. Here's your new axe. Okay, so now we go all the way back, do we?
Yes. This might save some time.
What are we doing here? Ooh. Amulet of Glory, yeah?
If you use it to teleport to Draenor Village.
Oh, convenient.
There.
I go north of here, right? Are there servers that make RuneScape free? Or are those like illegal?
I would have thought that would be illegal.
You can't get like.
I mean, there is the Minecraft RuneScape mod.
I guess so.
See if you use the blessed axe on the undead tree.
Do you want your Amulet of Glory back?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have any charges left, but you can still wear it, I guess.
Yep. The charges are just for teleporting.
Oh, so the teleports aren't actually that expensive.
No.
You can trade in the used one and then just get ones with teleports back.
So you use it on one of the trees that attacks you.
How many tugs do you think I need?
I think you only need
Sure, I need like one.
one.
I'll get them anyway. Seems weird that I can get so many. Can you not kill them?
Oh, you can't kill them, no.
Its bark is worse than its swipe. That's amazing. Hold on, what does next tune's... Oh, there's one on V called Vscape that has double XP rates. I see. What do I do about next week's stream schedule? Probably we'll have another 2 OC streams because I've been enjoying that. Maybe we'll have another Team Fortress because that was pretty fun. I don't know if we'll do MVM, but could just do a regular one. If Tom's around, we could do RuneScape. Did you say it's your birthday next week?
Next Friday, yeah.
We'll play something with Tom next Friday. I don't know if it'll be Rock Galactic or RuneScape or what, but we'll do something. We'll at least do a RuneScape stream or 2, maybe more. We'll see, maybe even Tommy was around. Minecraft probably as well. If Chris is free, we'll do Skyward Sword probably. I need to do a drawing stream at some point, but I don't know if I've got enough to fill up a stream yet, so we'll see. I'll have a look. Didn't go on trees, but sarcasm. Ha ha ha. I've gathered some research notes on various sources. Okay. What do you want me to do? I'd like to look at those now unless you've translated them without me. Here are your notes. I find it inconvenient. Alright, your concern is touching. I'm sick of your conversations. Okay, I'm going to translate. What the hell do I need to do? Oh, it's a puzzle.
Do you want me to tell you the answer, or do you want to try working it out for yourself?
It's kind of cool, honestly. Hmm. No, I don't care, I think. What's this called? Animal magnetism. Animal magnetism. Quick guide. Oh, there's a regular guide. What's that? Oh, it's like a big guide. Oh, it's this. I see. It's actually kind of a cool puzzle, but I need to pee. Sure. Hello, I translated these notes, see? I know it was pure luck, so don't jump to any conclusions. Amazing. I can see why you don't have any assistants, you're not easy to work with. Let's go to the work we're doing. This is all a favour to you. I could have just fobbed you off the feather duster. I've given you a pattern for the container, you'll need to combine them with some polished buttons and stuff. You're finding trouble finding buttons, blah 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 blah. How do you know about this strange detail about ham? They like to lose their clothes a lot. Talk about thieves. Alright, do I have to go craft this somewhere? Like, oh, in my inventory. Oh, I did it. A container. Is that it? Tom?
Yep. Talk to Ava again.
Is it just called a container? Wow, great. The Mario manufacturer is ready for use. Here you go. Amazing. Ava's attractor. Oh, it actually gives you a ranged bonus. My Slayer level's also 24. And my crafting level's 21. I can make sacks and craft bolts. And my fletching's at level 9. Whoa, I went from level 1 to level 9 on fletching from that. I can make bolts. Yeah, sick. That was some good experience. God, that was a long quest, but I got some good stuff out of it. So does that mean I can attack stuff now and my bolts come back to me? Or is it only arrows?
Yep.
Does everyone use this that uses ranged? Or is there better capes later on?
Pretty much is just a convenience of getting your arrows back immediately is quite powerful.
I guess so. Alright, I need to pee really badly, so I'm going to end the stream there. That was cool. Good quest. Good questing. Good stuff, lads. Did you enjoy the RuneScape stream today, chat? I hope you did, but I'm going to be ending for now, because, as I said, I need to pee. And that's important for me. I'm going to host, is Wolf still live? He's been live for 8 hours. Does he know that that's too long? Oh, he's hosting someone else. Never mind. That's a bit cheeky, Twitch, telling me he's live when he's not. Guess I'll host Spikle Michael. Go give him a Spikle hello. Hello, Mayhem. Yeah, sorry. We've been live for like 3 hours now, so we've done 8 hours today, I guess. So yeah, go say hi to Spiky Mikey. We'll be back on Wednesday, so see you in a few days, chat. Check the schedule on Discord. I'll be making it on like Tuesday probably. See you soon.
You had a good time?
I did. I need to pee really badly though, so I'm gonna.
Alright.
They wouldn't hire me.
Well, we can chat.
I have no